those, so this could start literally at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
We could be live even right now. Hi, welcome to the fucking program. I
Whoa.
swore within the first 30 seconds of the stream this is gonna get
Yeah, baby.
demonetized, even though I don't, collect
As
monetization
if you
on
have
YouTube.
monetization
Yeah.
on YouTube.
I used to on my a million years ago because I've been making fucking YouTube videos for upwards of like 14 years. I did have ad revenue for a while, but and then it's like, hey, listen, no one's watching this shit. We're taking your monetization away.
They demonetize you.
Yeah,
if you're not
yeah.
popular.
Google like AdSense was like, listen, you're not hitting the monthly quota, which we've changed to be higher, so die.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's fucked.
It was great. It was awesome. It's like, yeah, I guess I don't want to make this anymore, and I stopped being a content creator. Introductions are hard. Welcome to the show. We're playing Evil West, and I'm joined by two. I was gonna say very strange individuals, but like, I don't know.
Go on.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Are we? Are we?
I think
not?
so.
Yeah. Well, do you
I'm
wanna-
eating cold noodles.
That's cool. Ooh, delicious. Do
Fuck
you want to
yeah.
introduce yourselves?
I'm the one who eats cold noodles, Heather.
I'm the gator.
The Gator, Cowboy Times.
I very nearly said Heather Stark.
Okay, yeah. So I every now and then I think about that. I'm like, oh yeah, she fucked that up so bad.
I did.
What did you say, Heather Star?
She said it in like text a few times, and
That's Dee Dee Thorne.
also, pickles. Do we want to do pickles now or do we want to wait?
Just fucking
Oh, you gotta ferment
chow
that.
down on them bad boys. Fucking pop them up in there.
I gotta make them. We're gonna make them this stream, and we're gonna eat them next stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
make
it now.
them at the
Let
end.
it ferment.
Do
I
it
think
now.
I
let it
ferment until for like a full week. At
They-
3
yeah,
hours
they're-
isn't.
They're gonna sit for a whole week, but I was gonna make a point because I have 3 flavors of dew behind me. I've got Code Red, Voltage, and Spark. And like I prepped for Code Red.
Haven't you done Cold Red?
No, I have not done Code Red, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a problem in this fucking country, in that, like the Pepsi company, whoever makes Mountain Dew, let's take a look.
I think it's Pepsi.
They took Code Red off the shelves. For a while, it was not in bottle form, but you could get it in cans. And then, like, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna take the cans away too. You can get Baja Blast in a can, that's all fine and good, but they took away Code Red. And
The fact
now,
you can get Baja Blast outside of Taco Bell is disgusting.
nah, it's been a thing in Canada for a long ass time, and I love it. But
I've not had Mountain Dew in so fucking long.
they brought it back, and I think it's like a limited time thing. And I'm fucking incensed that they made the Player 2 of Mountain Dews. Literally, this is the Luigi of Mountain Dews, even though it's red. Into a thing they can just take away. It's like Coke Classic and Coke. I realize I'm shouting away from the microphone here. I apologize. I'm getting I'm heated about this. You gotta understand. But that's not the thing. The thing is that people are so fucking rabid for this soda that I'm like, yeah, I could just pick it up in the corner store. It'll be there, no problem. That's where I got it the first time. I show up yesterday at the corner store. They don't have any. They're sold out. The one place I know for sure I can get them is by getting Little Caesars delivered because they carry it for some reason. So I had Little Caesars for lunch and I got 2 Code Reds delivered. I had one for lunch and now I have this one here to make pickles with.
Oh, fuck up some Little Caesars.
It was good.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
pizza pucks, man. I don't know what to tell you. Also, Little Caesars, checking it out. Hard to verify, I guess, but they're pretty firmly not supporting Israel. So I'm like, okay, that's a pizza I
I
can eat
remember Little
ethically.
Caesars is generally pretty chill.
Yeah, well, I think the company in general is fine. There's like independently owned franchises that are doing their own thing. It's like Papa John. When Papa John's was kind of popping off, as it were, a lot of like franchises were like, "Hey, listen, we're independently owned. We're not, we are local independent businesses. Please do not let the fact that Papa John is a weirdo, detract from giving us money." But I mean, it's Papa John's. It's got his name on the.
Now it's
fucking
owned by a
building.
different weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's by Shaq. Shaq is I think the major.
Is he actually own it, or is he just the face?
No, he is like a major shareholder, and he like gets to inform the menu, which is why there's like the Shaqaroni, which is just like the Bigfoot pizza, but for Shaq.
It's really good too. I love the Shaqaroni.
I should. There's a Papa John's across from my house, and I should check if they have a Shaqaroni. Hey, GD, welcome. I should address the chat too. Finn and Jackie are here. Finn also wants the pickles now. Because you're a dirty dog.
You're gonna have to turn the stream overlay off for the pickles. Maybe you should save that for the end.
I know, I can switch over. But, like, I'm not worried about it blowing everything up because I'm streaming off the Xbox, not my PC. So,
okay.
Because I know the last time we did a pickle segment, it blew up. Wait, hold on, wait. That was you the whole time? You were Destiny the whole time? It goes to show how very good and well I know my audience. And I'm like, every time you showed up, I'm like, hell yeah, this is my one viewer. I don't know where they came from, but this is my ride or die. This is my homie. I love this person. And then it's just, it's been one of my regular audience members and friends and pals the whole time. Speaking of which, semi-regular feature on this fucking program, Bryn, followed me on Twitch today.
Hell yeah, man.
Maeve, are you on Twitch? Do you follow me on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow you
good.
on
I'm
Twitch.
about to unfollow you on Twitch.
Good.
Hey, by the way, DD,
What?
nice job leaving the cursor on screen.
Oh,
I was waiting to see how long it takes you to notice.
Oh, God. Lady Marigold, hello. Welcome.
Hello!
I guess we should get the show on the road, huh?
Also, when it comes to avoiding Domino's, I never have to worry about that because Domino's makes me explode. I can't eat it. Like scanners, but my whole body.
Ooh. That rules.
Can't do Domino's.
Domino's was the engoodening of Domino's. People, you talk about this, how Domino's was shit at one point in time, but I've only ever known Domino's to be the place that gives you 50% off if you're a student. But that code can be used by anybody, so I got 50% off pizza for a very long time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I do like it. Tastes good. It just makes me die.
There was a weird anecdote about Domino's. Is that Doc? Hello, welcome. There was a Domino's across from one of the smaller indie theaters around here, and they were doing a showing of Sharknado back when that was new. And the guy putting it on, he ran the local like horror and cult video store. So I gave him a slice of pizza while we were hanging outside before the showing, and I told him the fact that they apparently crowdsourced the name for the sequel, which is just called Sharknado Again or Sharknado Another One. Before the movie starts, he's fucking tanked. He's up on the stage. He's introducing the movie, and he uses the factoid that I gave him while introducing this fucking movie. I gave you pizza and a factoid, sir.
That motherfucker.
That bastard.
I kind of hate the Sharknado franchise.
I saw the first one. It had Krusty the Clown in it, and then I didn't see another one. But they go to space, I guess. So
yeah, it's like
It's content slop.
it's
awful bad movies are great.
Is it not like the Asylum?
Ones that are intentional are god awful. If you are making a bad movie on purpose, I hate you.
Well, like, because
put your heart into it, make the movie you think is going to be good. Let me laugh at it when it fails. I'll respect you more.
Okay. It's like how like Tommy Wiseau kind of figured out that people were like laughing at him and not with him, and he tried to
pretend like he knew the whole time.
Yeah.
But he didn't, and that's what makes it way better.
See, that's like the beauty of Neil Breen, is that he is forever ignorant to the quality of his own. I was gonna say content, the quality of his art, because that man is an artist.
Well, yeah, he is.
He is. Neil Breen is an artist.
You made a movie, you're an artist. If you've made a thing that you cared about, you're an artist.
Hey, listen, it doesn't
Neil
matter.
Breen is great because he is fucking genuine.
And like you know, it's the tale as old as time. What the fuck is that?
Song as old as rhyme.
Are we going back there? It's the point. If you know, even if you're not published, if you put word on paper, you're not an aspiring writer. You are a writer.
Yeah.
So we're chasing a vampire. We blew up a train to get the vampire. We're vampire hunters in the Old West. It's 1899, so we're on the verge of like industrialization and like, you know, big technological change in this country. I imagine, because like Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place in 1899, or when does that take place?
Two is like 1910 or some shit. It's like It's like the last year of Cowboys.
Isn't Red Dead Redemption 1 1910?
No.
Oh, you're right. One is the last year.
Well,
Two is like. Hold on. Hold on.
I just remember one of those games being a couple years before the Great War.
The
The
point.
Great War?
Yeah, World War One.
Yeah, World War One.
Don't. Oh, I guess they're probably all the veterans are like Civil War veterans.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
point
they're
the point I
all-
want to make is that this game, I imagine, is taking place concurrently with the very heartfelt and genuine human tale of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hey,
where
1899.
you fucking
Yep.
do this shit. Oh, let me fight this guy. I should turn off all these tutorials too, because I'm like halfway through this game.
Yeah.
You're gonna
18
meet Arthur Morgan soon.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 is 1899. 1 is 1911.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have the spider thing on, by the way, because this game doesn't like intrinsically feature spiders, but there is like I think the very next level there are just millions upon millions of spiders running around. It's very annoying, and I'm like I'm turning this off.
Isn't this the one that has the glitch where if you like do a certain like visual, if you pause the game and unpause it, the spiders multiply?
Whoa, what?
Because it's like a weird. It's just an effect. This might not be the game.
Yeah, no,
though.
they're literally just like brushes that are painted on and like into the
Yeah.
scene.
Horror.
Swear to God, I think it is this one. There's an effect when, like, if you pause the game or like turn your torch on and off or something, it doesn't.
Oh.
The spiders go away and then come back. But the way that the glitch works is that the old spiders don't go away, so they just multiply.
There's
That
no like
sucks.
there's no flashlight or anything, so
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's this game, but now I don't know for certain. We'll find out. Well, I guess we won't find out. But either way,
hey, you guys like God
No!
of War? Remember this from God of War?
I remember what happens.
What happens?
It's if you turn the Iraq. Again, I could be totally wrong. No one in chat's contradicting me on this.
Because who's played this game? Who's honestly played this fucking game? I'm
Me.
skipping the lore pickups, by the way.
If you turn the filter off and on, every time you turn the filter back on, back off, it multiplies the amount of spiders like exponentially.
Huh.
Is there a way? Oh, game restart required. Fuck off. Is there a way to turn off motion blur?
God, I hope so. I fucking hate motion blur in every fucking video game.
Yeah. What were we playing? Oh, it was Warframe, where I'm like, I'm turning all of this depth of field and motion blur bullshit off. It looks so much
Yeah.
better.
I hate motion blur so much. It tanks your game. It makes it run worse, just so it can look uglier.
Yeah, I don't think you can't turn off motion blur. There's performance mode, but I'd have to restart the game, and I'm not doing
Yay,
that. so-
Warframe! Yay, Warframe!
Yay, Warframe! Yay!
I was just
Credit card simulator.
I was just playing a game that takes place 100 years after this one, actually.
Oh.
Warframe 1999.
Okay, so that's like a thing you can play now.
Yeah, it's the way it's working. I believe they are releasing it in chunks.
Okay.
Like, so you get like they've done this before. You get like a prologue bit, and then the main thing comes out, and then like a little while later, they release like post expansion content.
Hey,
That's
don't
more
hate me.
missions. But I just was playing through like the prologue thing. And
I
you'd
know
love it.
fucking
It's just
nothing about Warframe.
Well, like, 'cause, like,
punching TV dudes.
Warframe 99 is like the one thing that looked appealing to me because it's not like so super sci-fi future that it's like like it's impossible to understand what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
I like sci-fi when it's grounded in like a setting that I can, I can vibe with. Like
Like
which
this.
Yeah, like this. I like urban fantasy and urban horror and urban sci-fi because it's like
Yeah.
it's really cool to imagine all this stuff happening in our world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Also,
actually,
I have both streams up, right? I have the Discord and the Twitch.
Yeah.
Discord is running like ass. Twitch looks really nice.
Okay.
It's
you're
fascinating.
Probably because you're getting it at 30, because that's what I have my Discord output to.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yep, 720, 30.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, then maybe that's why.
I had the thought. I'm like, what if I need to hoard all my bandwidth and I'd make my Twitch streams go out at 1080 30. It's cinematic.
Awesome.
Your human eye can't even track the 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What fucking game did that? Was that
Sorry,
The Order?
Oh, who gives a shit
Fucking
about the
said
order?
I just remember some fucking game being like, "Oh, it's cinematic and we can't hit 30."
Well, it's a common argument that people use, which is it's blatantly not true. Like, I'm not a frame rate person. I'm lucky when I get 60 on my computer. I'm glad that my new Xbox can get a pretty high frame rate on most games. But like, there is a very noticeable difference. But I do think 30 looks okay in the right context.
Well, yeah, 30 looks good. The problem was that the game wasn't hitting 30. It was hitting like 20.
Oh, hey, well, 25 is what movies do.
Yeah,
that is what movies do.
If you're playing a fighting game, you should have 60 no matter what the art style is, even if you just like, interpolate the frames or whatever to make it look like it's 24. If you downscale the frame rate, what? Fucking stop.
Yeah, I don't mind not having 60. I just want it to be a consistent frame rate because you notice when it shifts. That's what your eye catch is. Ah, the coup de grace.
You know how I learned how to pronounce coup de grace?
How?
The Frederick Chopin Fever Dream game, Eternal Sonata.
Oh, fuck yeah, you did!
Because that was one of his finishing moves. Literally, Chopin's finishing move was the coup de grace, and I'm like, is that how you say that? Is that French?
Yeah, it is.
Hello,
It is, in
Edgar.
fact, French, yeah.
You're so cool, Edgar.
He's so cool. Shoot the gun, Edgar.
How now, brown cow? I love how this guy, you just punch him and then you kick him and you punch him. Hello, Marigold, welcome back. But you can also cannonball him a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Ah! Oh! I'm getting womboed.
So the important question.
What's that,
with
Mavis?
The, urban sci-fi, urban fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Shadowrun or Cyberpunk?
Okay, so, but like Shadowrun has magic and cyberpunk.
Yes. The thing with Shadowrun is magic suddenly and violently came back into the world.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. My only like real frame of reference for Shadowrun is the Xbox 360 class-based shooter, which I think was a Source Engine game.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it was. It's not good.
Because and here's the only reason I know about it is because Rooster Teeth was contracted to make machinimas for it.
Huh.
It's called 1-800-MAGIC, and it's all about a guy who's just like a human in the Shadowrun world trying to, contest with all of the magic and stuff going on. And it's basically just like a series of video tutorials for how the game works. Oh.
Yeah, well, that there are just regular human dudes in Shadowrun.
Yeah, there are.
I prefer Shadowrun just because I like that. I like a cyber elf. I like that vibe. But
Oh yeah, Marigold. This is the game with the big metal cowboy hand. Actually, one of my favorite details about the game is how heavy they make it look, and all of the animations where it's just dragging behind you because you can't properly like ambulate with this thing on your wrist. Ugh, look at it. I love it.
Yeah, when you're smacking people with that thing, it's like, oh yeah, no, that would take someone's head off.
That would punch a highborn vampire clean in half. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse, what have you done?
Hey,
One thing I know about Shadowrun is they made vampirism AIDS, which is interesting.
Wait, like sexually transmitted or like incredibly
No, it works.
debilitating?
Like, it is. I think it is very intentionally named similarly to AIDS. I forget what it's actually called, but it is a virus.
It's meant to evoke AIDS, but it's not specifically sexually transmitted.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, no, it's just a virus that's supposed to be AIDS. It's weird.
This game is like if Devil May Cry was good.
Yeah, you're playing as Dante.
Gunslinger, trick, guard.
Yeah, see?
HMHVV, or the Human Metahuman Vampiric Virus.
Yeah.
And so I guess to that point, the language around like vampirism in Shadowrun is one thing, but the language around vampirism in this game is kind of it's funny to me because it's like it's in that world of like fantastical slurs for fantasy creatures like Splitjaw and stuff. They call vampires ticks, which is not, I guess, untrue.
Yeah,
but there's
Yeah.
the race relations between vampires and humans is at an all-time low, and I'll tell you why. The vampires, they view humans as these primitive little subhuman things, but then humanity's just like, that's fine. We're gonna make industry. We're gonna We're gonna make zeppelins. What do you gotta say about that?
I was like, oh fuck.
So it's really just this like everyone's like, okay, humans are shitty little apes, and then the humans are like vampires, are gross little bugs, and it's just no one can agree on anything. I want some both sides of this argument. Why can't we have, why can't we have a partisan view of this very clear and black and white? No, I guess it's more gray than anything. I'm trying to be a vampire sympathizer, is what I'm saying, because I'm desperate. I need that vampire blood in my path, and I need it.
Yeah, vampires in this one, it's less it's like a class warfare allegory almost.
Yeah, I'm supposed to shoot something to make a bridge. I don't know where it is.
Yes,
Vampires usually are class warfare.
The coffins.
Oh wait, no, I think I used my whip. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. I knew I remembered this bit.
Yeah, this game has an interesting relationship with moving around the world. In that sometimes you'll like get thrown into these very big open areas that have like a lot of side paths, and you also fight enemies. But most of the time, you're fighting enemies in like arenas, and then you're traversing the levels and finding your way through.
Did I just hear a voice?
Yeah, I heard that too. I thought it was D.
No. It was not.
Me, I yawned.
Oh, you yawned so cute, like.
That was adorable.
Maeve,
What?
don't yawn at my streams. I'm very stimulating and energy and energetic.
Sorry, I'm sleepy.
Don't be sleepy. Did you take a nap?
This game is like if Starfield was good. Hell yeah.
I woke up at noon.
How? Okay.
Yeah.
I wish that was me.
You don't.
I woke up at like
bad.
By
I woke up at 10:45.
By Friday, I am deeply resentful of the fact I have to wake up at 5:30.
Yeah. I mean, my problem is just money problem, but yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. Just they're hating on this vampire dude already. We don't know
Well,
him. Maybe he's a good guy.
Yeah, well, if he's a good guy, he wouldn't be a vampire.
Oh, okay, all right.
What's he sucking blood for?
Man, maybe he doesn't have a choice.
Oh, I was gonna ask you a question.
What was that?
Warframe stream when?
Warframe stream when? I worry that the high-speed action of Warframe might drive some of our viewers insane.
That's
It might
fine.
also kill the fucking bitrate.
That's fine. People stream Warframe all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, don't hit me. I was trying to do a no-hit run, but I'm like, no, wait, I die a lot in this game because I'm not great at it. Whoa!
Warframe speed is great. Yeah.
I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck!
The one thing I remember from
How have you done this?
very, very brief time I played Warframe, I think I have like 2 hours in that game, but I remember learning the slide tech that makes you go real fucking
Yeah,
fast,
you
and I
do
remember
the
hurting my
dodge
hand.
and you jump and you go, woo! Yeah, Doc, you can play Warframe with us.
Yeah. In fact, I might. Maybe that'll be the next hyper-focus stream.
Yeah. We just get a bunch of weirdos that come and talk to me about Warframe. Why is the walls meat, guys? Why is the walls meats? Who knows? The game knows.
I could tell you right now. I was about to.
You did tell me. you told me what the walls was meats for.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you like the history surrounding it.
Heather, did you know that I'm like, okay, after we played Warframe a little bit, I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta get on TV tropes and I gotta look at some stuff.
Yeah, look at the Warframe TV tropes page.
I'm rotten. It's so over for me in my brain.
Why? What happened?
Whoops, there's nothing going on in there. I have no higher thought anymore.
Okay. All right.
Stop the game. She's updating the fucking TV tropes page.
Oh man. What do I mean, TV tropes?
That
TV tropes, Marigold is it's like a wiki style site that breaks down media into its basic tropes. You've probably heard the term tropes used in relation to like media. So if you could think of like, an example of like, here's all the times people wafted on the scent of a pie, you could probably find that documented on TV tropes. But then also you could find like pages for bespoke media and then all the tropes within that media. And sometimes it's like a great way to contextualize a character is to look at all their tropes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the easiest way to understand something is to look at all the weird things it does.
Yeah, and they also like, you'll like find out about shit because they talk about the tropes and then they tell you why that trope is there and you learn the lore from the trope.
I think it's like a very specifically a my person type of brain kind of thing. You know how like I used to categorize the 2000s based on the epochs with which certain Halo games would come out.
Yeah.
2001 to 2003, that was the Halo 1 era. 2004 onward, this is how I used to think about time. Because it was easier for me to remember time this way. Hi, Chester.
I think the greatest evil of TV tropes was that they made people be wrong about Yakuza 4
Oh, no.
for, like,
Wait.
fucking long.
Were people saying that Yakuza 4 was good?
No, the thing is there is
no one would say that.
There is a twist
Okay.
in Yakuza 4.
Is it Secret Koreans?
It's not Secret Koreans, it's something else,
Okay.
but
Different Yakuza.
people were just very fucking stupid about it.
Okay, I have a question for the audience at home. Mountain Dew Voltage or Mountain Dew Spark?
DD, you know what?
For my personal drink, not for the pickles.
Oh.
Pink.
Pink. Okay. Next question. Jack Daniels or vodka?
In the Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Vodka.
Jack Daniels
Vodka.
apparently pairs very well with the citrus flavors,
I
which is
wanna
what
try it.
which is what this is. It's pink lemonade.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
All right.
Put the Jack in there.
We're doing Jack.
You say
baby.
vodka because vodka's a neutral spirit.
I like to neutralize
I-
spirits. That's what I'm doing in this.
Yeah, I
game.
always get weird pairing fruity stuff with non-vodkas.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I guess, gin,
I'm curious to see how this will change the color of this very pink drink.
tequila. Ooh, I could go for
Brown.
tequila right now.
I do not like tequila. I did not fuck with tequila. I did not fuck with tequila when I was young, and I do not do it now that I'm old.
I haven't drank ever.
Do not drink them, Sam. I am.
Maeve, you know what?
Yeah.
That kind of rules a little bit. Carry on.
Yeah, but I want it though.
Maeve, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
You haven't had a lot of opportunity.
Well.
I haven't had opportunities because I'm broke.
Well, I mean, I'm like okay. Setting aside the fact that our legal drinking age here is 18, I feel like in Canada it's just like there's like an expectation that you go out to the cabin and you have your first beer at 16 and then maybe it continues or maybe not. Hey, listen, it's been years, so I think statute of limitations is up on this. There was a place on campus that never ID'd, so I was in there with my university buddies drinking at 17 because they just expected, oh, you're probably a student here. I wasn't a student. I wasn't legal age, but I was drinking there anyway.
Oh yeah, Maeve is an infant.
I was born in 2003, baby.
What is Pisco?
I don't know what Pisco is. But a point to this also is that when the legal drinking age is 18, you get your partying out of the system. So by the time I was 21, I'm like, I'm not partying. I'm done with this. I'm not going out. I'm done.
It's a Chilean spirit. Okay.
So in a way, Maeve, I wish you had that, or at least you had the thought of like, I don't need to go out. I don't need to party. I don't need to
Well, yeah, no,
Get
I don't
turned.
want to go out because I also don't have the opportunity to go out.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing but bars full of old racist truckers here.
Exactly. Do you think these horses are a bit small? I think they're a bit small.
They're horses. Horses can be.
Oh wait, no, they're out there. They're short.
They're weird,
They're
right?
short
Yeah.
horses.
They're weirdly
Yeah, they're
small.
small horses.
Okay. You can't pick the horses. This game sucks.
Yeah, Doc. We
These
don't
big
get a whole
horses.
lot of opportunity to buy Chilean spirits down here in Ohio.
Doc raises a good point. Jesse is a pretty big guy, but
Bless that horse.
also look at how much Jesse is wearing on top of the gauntlet in this probably blistering, scorching desert heat.
Yeah, and he's also wearing all black. That man is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
That man is.
Edgar, what's happening? Are we
Yeesh,
dying of
cancer.
dehydration? Is this purgatory? Oh, look at him! Look at him! You can very clearly tell also who has the good facial models and who does not. But also when we meet a later character, you'll learn that wait, Jesse and this character have the same face. It makes sense, but they're literally just the same face, aged up and down.
Oh, I know you're talking.
Well, it's not even a spoiler. We all I think there's references to Daddy already.
He's dead.
His dad.
Oh, that's what. I thought this game had
29
time
bucks.
travel.
No, there is.
I like how they are dollars. They call them bucks.
They're bucks.
But it's still gold coins.
Mia, hello, welcome. I was giving
Hello.
Bryn shit earlier because Bryn only followed my Twitch today, but you've been in there from day... You've been in there before.
70.
Hey fellas, what are we doing? What's going on, boys? How close can
They're
I...
shooting.
How close can I get? Ah! I didn't mean for that to happen! Oh god.
They smelled you.
Probably. They probably smell like a cow out in the field.
Oh,
like
I
this.
bet when he takes that gauntlet off, it stanks.
Oh, you think he has like glove hand?
Oh, yeah.
I think the glove is just fused to his hand at this point. He can't
Oh
take
my
it off.
god. So that sound cue that you hear when you're doing the weak point thing is very important. I'm playing on a full like second of delay for my audio, and that's gonna make some enemies very difficult.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Also, here's the fun.
Yeah.
My favorite part about this game is that you have two paths presented. Which one is progress? Which one is hard progress? Which one can you like come back from?
Oh, God. Oh, I fucked this up when I was playing it. I don't remember.
There's a level.
Look at
pardon my
those
cough.
American dollars.
There was a level that I went down there was a split path. Both paths had encounters,
Yep.
but one was like the real hard path, and I'm like, oh shit, I missed the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, put that ghost scarf on.
I'm like probably 2/3 way through the game. I only have like 4 skins unlocked.
I mean, there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, but I want cool stuff. I will do anything to not make my character look like the default. Oh, it's dark in here.
I think the divergent point here is America made gold doubloons instead of paper currency.
And that's
yeah.
how vampires occurred?
It is.
Yeah.
It is 1899. We are minting paper dollars at this point.
Yeah.
Wrong. Doubloons.
Cotton, technically.
I'm glad you thought that was funny, Nia. I had 2 drinks in your life. One was a bottle of soju. Okay, all right. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Drinking is something you need to be like... You need like a guide to kind of walk you into it, because there's a lot of ways to do it so wrong. But, when, if you're around someone who's like, yeah, we'll have a, let's crack a Bud Light Lime and have a good time,
That sounds miserable.
It is as...
That sounds awesome, honestly. I could fuck up a Bud Light.
Some people describe it as a beach potion.
My experience with Bud Light is everyone saying Bud Light fucking sucks.
Well,
It's
Bud Light...
fine.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. I don't drink, as evidence on the stream, my beer taste is like, I like craft brews that run me like $18 for 4 cans. I would love to be able to drink swill that I can get for like a pack of 12 for $10. That would be great. But that's not the reality we live in.
Vampires are still around because all the precious metal is coins instead of bullets. Ah, yes. That historical fact of making gold into bullets.
They're using the silver too. They got silver doubloons.
That's werewolves.
Ugh!
Sometimes silver works on vampires.
I'm very nervous to not be looking at these guys because I rely so heavily on that sound cue. Hey, get out of the way!
I think you played vampire. You know that you can take a flaw for.
Oh my
something
God!
to affect you.
This is actually kind of unplayable.
I took have to have permission to enter a home instead.
I made my
Either that or
character
can't cross
blind.
running water.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
wanna
say
do
the
that.
water thing I think would be debilitating. Like I could probably figure out a workaround to get in someone's house, just
Yeah.
tunnel up from the ground or something. But the water thing.
Well, we were in where the fuck was we were right outside of Green Bay.
Right. Okay.
And there's like the town we were in has like a big river running right through the middle of it.
Yeah, kind of can't.
I was not gonna be taking can't cross running water.
Boop.
Where the fuck was that? Where was that campaign?
What if we just go under it?
What if?
The campaign I played was in Vegas, and I decided, you know what? My character should be mostly blind.
Do they hunt by sound or smell or what? Oh, did I show what color this is, by the way? It turned into, like... This is the stuff they have on tap at the Strat. This is,
brown.
like... This is a color of liquid. Also, this is the place that had all the spiders, if we want to...
This is the... Okay.
Do we want to try it?
This is... Yeah.
Do not.
Maeve, can you look away?
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
sure,
all
fuck it, I'll
viewers,
close
all
my
viewers with
eyes.
arachnophobia, we are going to try something that's going to make a lot of spiders appear on screen. So, I will shout, I guess, when we're done, but be cognizant of that for like the next 30 seconds.
But yeah, kind of how my character worked was she was like mostly hearing. She could see. She could only see like a foot in front of her though.
All right, I'm hitting the button. Are we ready?
All right.
Apply changes. Ah! Okay, so if I turn it off and on, what happens? Does it just make them all appear under
Turn
me?
it off, and then yeah,
Apply
turn it off,
changes.
and then
Ah! This sucks. All right.
Hearing you react to this is very bad with my
Okay.
eyes closed.
All right. Arachnophobia is over. The spiders are gone.
Cool.
And it even tells you right up there, arachnophobia warning. Like when I started this, I'm like, this is not a big deal. I can deal with this. But there were just so many of them running around. I'm like, this is very distracting. I have to turn this off.
yeah,
There
it
is
is it's an absurd amount of spiders.
There is an enemy later on that unfortunately, like the arachnophobia thing, does not cancel out. They are spider based, but that I don't know that we're gonna get to that point in the game. I don't know.
You have to replace them with bears.
Yeah. Do you
That's
remember?
a Skyrim mod.
Do you remember when Skyrim was coming out and they were releasing a bunch of promo images, and there was one picture of a Dovahkiin fighting a bear, and the bear was standing on top of or behind what appeared to be, or what was a woolly mammoth skull, but everyone kind of interpreted that and saw the tusks as like tentacles, and everyone's like, octopus bear, Skyrim's gonna be weird, just like Oblivion and Morrowind. And
Oblivion was not weird.
Oblivion had minotaurs. It was cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll be
so
honest, I kind of fucking hate Outer Scrolls.
Hey, that's fair.
no one
They're
is
all
gonna
right.
care. No one is gonna care. But my, I just verified, the vampire game I was in took place in Greendale, Wisconsin, which is a real place just outside of Milwaukee.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Was it on like one of the Great Lakes?
I mean, ish.
Ish. Wee.
Did NPCs have the Milwaukee Hell accent?
No,
Oh, don't you know?
varying degrees.
Also, this is what this game and this vampire lore defines as a glamour. It's like a barrier that they put up over top of a thing. I don't know if it's like meant to make this invisible to human eyes or whatever, but it's literally just a force field that we can't go through, and that's what a glamour is.
Mm.
Jackie has a question for you, Heather.
Do I know
You seeing this too? Take it off.
what?
More context is needed, I believe.
You're right. Maybe a little light. Set the mood.
Hey, this
I
is
don't
pretty
know
alright.
anyone from Greendale. I've never
alright.
been there.
When I was running a Monster of the Week campaign, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we had a hunt here in Edmonton? Wouldn't that be fun? So I made up my own cryptid. And then my fucking goons ended up just robbing an A&W on White Ave for like 2 whole sessions. I'm like, okay, we're done with this.
Fuck yeah.
And they ended up like, we're taking the NPC we found in here with us. I'm like, why? This NPC means nothing. What are you talking about? So I had to be that NPC for like the next 5 sessions because they just insisted on taking. I'm like, whatever, it's fine.
I miss World of Darkness. I want to get into the campaign of that.
Jackie, DM me the person's name. Or maybe like their Discord handle, and I can confirm or deny.
If I just start doing fucking katas right here in front of you guys, how cool do I look? Alright, bye. Also, this is like underground, some shitty town in Arizona somewhere, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the subterranean in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't this
why they
like-
have to elect mine inspectors.
I guess, yeah.
Heather, to answer your question about where this takes place, there are like, we go to a swamp, we go to mountains, we go to all sorts of different climates. I have no fucking clue what state this place takes place in.
I don't think it probably doesn't take place in one state.
Probably not. No, but like the climate isn't. It like not the climate. The what's the word? The locale is never specified. There's like a palatial estate at one point, or like with the willow trees and everything. At one point, you know what I mean? It looks like where Forrest Gump lives.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta cannonball one of you dudes into these explosives. What am I doing? Hell yeah! This game fucking rules! And like, we don't even have the full kit yet. We don't have any of the upgrades or anything. This game gets so good with its combat. Lo, here I stand with punching glove. Hey Ben, what's up?
I sent a pretty good image.
To us?
Yeah.
To me?
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me?
For fun.
I've seen this picture. Oh,
Yeah.
without context, it fucking rules. So it's a picture. If you just go to Google and type in "vote Ian Cobe vampire dens," you will find it. But it is a real political ad that was ran because there are caves out there in the world that just are full of fucking vampire bats. But they don't call them that. They call them vampire dens. And it makes
I
it
forgot
sound.
it was a real ad.
It is a real ad.
It is real. Arizona has the fucking elect mine inspectors for some reason.
Why can't I play in the abandoned copper mine, mommy?
Yeah.
Because of the rat warrens. No, it's the vampire dens. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, Ben. We're in the middle of fucking America in 1899. This place has been pretty well and thoroughly, infrastructure has happened. There are trains running over top of this right now.
Fucking things
This is what
betwixt over
happens
here.
when doubloons are used as currency.
Oh, goodness. Well, this looks like an arena and a half. Let's
This
go.
just kind of happens.
Let's play.
Oh, Didi.
Hey, what's up?
I unlocked the Jester Warframe.
Okay, I gotta know about that because I'm like, oh boy, I'm thinking about it.
So I apparently it was the last thing I had been working on before I took my big break from Warframe.
Your big Warframe
So I just
sabbatical.
like went and clicked on like, what am I not building? And I was just like, here you go. Oh, cool. But yeah, it's Mirage.
Mirage. Is that the one you were using?
No, I was using Wisp.
Wisp. Okay, they're all the same.
They, they are not.
All Warframes is the same. So this is literally the part of the game where you find out that it's an RPG with upgrades and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And you're forced to pick this one. What? What? Tall, what? What? She's a jester. What are you talking about? Do I have enough money for an upgrade? Can I upgrade yet? No, they hide things from you. There's like, yeah, the upgrades tab isn't even there yet. Sorry.
Well, you see, the gold mines aren't that deep.
Whoa, hi fellas.
That's how.
Yup. That's my battle cry. You like it?
I think I need some more.
More what? More oomph? Well, see, Doc. Right now, I'm playing as Gauss because I'm like, this looks affordable. But I like the aesthetics and kit that Gauss has. And it's also making me say Gauss and not Gauss like I have for the last 20 years.
I'm so proud of you for unlocking Gauss on your first day playing.
Yeah, I did so good. I'm so good at Warframe that I got Gauss with no external help whatsoever. From no one but me. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. Alright, these are the fuckers that I need that audio cue for, but they move around the screen in a way that's specifically meant to kind of obfuscate where they are! So they're gonna probably kill me a lot.
These fucking bastards. I hate these things.
You know, vampires and their big giant bugs. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's iconic.
Yeah. It's laconic. I will never read the lore. Actually, when I play this game, or when I'm playing it casually, I read every fucking lore entry because this game has really good, like, stuff. It's a good game, Bront.
You're a good game. Bront.
Brontosaurus. Bronto Bird! Oh! I love Bronto Bird.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Google it, you You uncultured Philistines.
No, explain it to me.
Bronto Burt is a Mario caricature.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh. That's all there is.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Bronto. Whoa. Right, I forgot about the dodge. Bronto Burt is a Mario character,
Okay.
and he's cool. Oh, I almost picked up a lore pickup. Whoops, that would have been embarrassing.
You would have had to read on stream.
No, they're
Like
all voice acted. This game has great voice acting. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
hell
is
yeah.
Bronto Burt from Kirby? Am I bad? Oh no, guys, no! Everyone knows this but me, guys, no! No!
Oh, Dee, that's so embarrassing.
No, I was thinking of the Mario Super the oh
You
no.
never recover from
Oh,
this.
sweetie.
Guys, no.
You're a fake gamer.
Oh guys. Okay, you guys. Okay, the sweat that is like the dread on me in this moment. Like I can feel my skin, my hair on the back of my neck is standing up. I'm like, oh, I've embarrassed myself so deeply. Literally. Okay, when we were doing that puzzle in Signalis, and then Cody was like, go left, and I went right. I'm like, oh, it's over. It's so over.
That was that rock. That
So like,
ruled.
I cannot fathom the concept of being like people thinking I'm stupid, even though that's my entire persona.
Oh, honey.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh man! Oh, oh god!
You
How
can say
is- how
that you
can this
have
have
doe
happened
eyes with
to you?
nothing behind them, but when you get an enemy wrong,
Oh.
Can't believe you got Bronco Berry's name wrong.
No, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of little guys from Super Mario World. But they might also, that might not even exist. I might be combining a bunch of things because your memory is unreliable. You know how your
Mine
memory
is?
Yeah, you know how your memory is unreliable.
Yes.
What light source is this thing possibly giving off?
Yeah, my
Vampire.
memory is actually god awful, so I'm with you.
vampires just have ambient red light. That's how it works.
Well, it's like weird how like every
It's bloodlight.
the more you recall,
Yeah.
the more you recall a memory, the more like it degrades. But also, the more you recall a memory, like the more intrinsic it gets linked to other things. And memories are fucking weird.
yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
do you think vampires who drink a beer called bloodlight?
Maybe.
I hate you. It does kind of look like the marker. That is true. That's real. Stop hitting me!
The Dead Space marker?
Yeah, you know.
Hell yeah, it does. That'd be a different game, huh?
You ever see that video where it's like "fuck you" and "fuck your
Dead
marker,"
Space.
and then it's like a picture of Heavy holding a marker, and it's like, oh, he's really sad that Isaac said that to him.
No.
It means
No,
nothing.
but I like that.
It means nothing. Nothing means anything. Fuck off!
It's a very good visual.
It's because it was Gmod. That's why it was heavy. Because you know,
Yeah.
you make do with what you got. Whoop! Sir. Hi, Bagel.
The ghoul.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. You get an upgrade that makes all of your like target shots not actually take up an ammo. You know what I mean? And it's useful. It's very useful. Can you guys hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
There's a lot of silence to my talking, and I'm like, oh god, it's over.
I'm just
You're just saying shit,
evaluating
you know?
my
Do you know how-
relationship to someone who doesn't know Bronco Burt.
Who's the? It's Bronto with a T. Bronto Burt. Get it right.
I'm sorry, I'm not the Bronto Burt knower. You are allegedly.
Oh my god, guys, it's cool being alive. You know,
Yeah.
it rules that. Well, fuck off. Oh, this is gonna be very bad for me. Oh,
It's cool being alive and hanging out with your friend Mavis.
my good friend Mavis, get out of the way!
I'm realizing I never fucking actually introduced myself at the start of the stream. I just said I'm the
you
gator.
were Gator.
Yeah.
More like gamer, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
Why not?
Gay.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Kiop. Look at how strong I am. Also, there's like they throw that animation in there. It's like, whoa, he's gonna fall. You cannot fall. You cannot like adjust your balance. And it's like a canned animation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what the hell's going on
His
in here?
glove's too heavy.
Actually, that's true. Every time he does that, he does fall to the right a little bit. So that's probably exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice haircut. Honestly,
He
Ben,
has really shitty hair.
I didn't know Kirby enemies till like Smash Brothers trophies.
Smash Brothers is a Kirby game.
It is.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, wasn't it cool when in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Sakurai put Master Hand in there, and if you absorb Master Hand, you get the Smash Brothers Kirby moveset? I gotta get like a cricket's noise for the soundboard or something. Guys? Hey! Oh, wow! I forgot that's a real thing that exists. I gotta...
It's built into this floor.
Ooh, I don't know that I can revoke your access to that. Oh boy. So, Peter DeBano here, he's like, we gotta fucking do a war on the humans, which I think is pretty based.
Mm-hmm.
Based in blood pills.
As the resident vampire sympathizer, I think it's pretty cool.
You're the resident vampire sympathizer. Can I be the resident vampire?
Well, we gotta have one of those. You know, DEI
Can I
and
be the
everything.
resident?
Yes, you can be the resident.
Hell yeah.
We don't adapt, we will perish.
This is an ugly child. I think it also has heterochromia. I didn't notice that till now.
You didn't notice the one black eye?
Yeah, the big close-up of the eyes. Who's the resident
Is that
vampire survivor?
heterochromia, or does he just have a fucked up eye?
The girl?
Or she, yes.
I mean...
Like, I think heterochromia is like a thing you're born with.
I mean, we don't know. We don't assume the details of this child's
You
birth.
know what? You're right. You're right. You're right.
Except all the points in the game where it's like, here's all the detailed lore about this child's life. Felicity was born a poor urchin child who, on the brink of death, was saved by Peter DeBano and raised as his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She could be fucking 80 years old for all we know.
Just like that Skyrim character.
Good move, Jesse. Cool move.
Fucking nailed it.
Okay, Doc says you can get heterochromia due to extreme ocular trauma.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I know it's a thing that can happen. Is it still called heterochromia when that happens, or is it like?
I don't think there's any other term for two eyes of a different color.
I guess you're right.
A cat with homophobia in its eyes.
Oh, can't. You can do that one though. Ooh! That was a pretty good shot. I do like it when they take advantage of the fact that it's a 3D medium and they can just disappear certain models. Ooh. Peter, I need to get close to you to hit you. It's like JoJo. I'm always done out of the way. Stop doing that. That's healing. He's healing.
DD, I gotta force you to watch JoJo at some point.
I've seen the first 4 parts of JoJo. What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, it's, I watched them when they came out, so I don't remember them, but...
The way you were talking about JoJo before made it sound like you've never watched it.
What? When?
I don't remember. This was in like March or February, I think.
Were you talking about some parts after 4?
I think it's just like a random conversation about stands.
Oh, I mean, JoJo fans are a different breed, Oh, I love clearing my throat.
You almost quit the main menu.
I almost quit out of
Good
Nia,
job.
Nia, you don't have to, come in here and say everything I say is cool or whatever, but it does help. I love it a lot. I'm glad you found a Splatoon match, though.
Spoon.
Hey, what do you guys think about Splatoon and the Wii U and all, you know, shutting down Splatoon 1?
I don't know.
I was
Ben, you missed it. So yeah, there's an arachnophobia slider button to get rid of the spiders that we abused because there is a glitch with the spiders that we had fun with. I might try and I'm gonna try and get a clip of that because I thought it was pretty funny. I'll just like edit it so that, you know, people are very aware that it is a spider-filled clip.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I have to do fucking work. I love being able to just export the whole VOD to YouTube and just, you know, call it a day, but
Wait. What about Chester?
what about Chester? Why is the blood going up?
Rip Chester.
Rip.
Now that is how you shape an explosion.
Good job, boys.
We're late.
At least we won't be going back to the manor empty-handed.
For some fucking reason, I really just like the fact that it's like, oh yeah, here's this big fucked up like bat vampire man. His name's just Chester.
That was Peter, but same thing.
Yeah, Chester
Okay,
was the
yeah.
guy we left behind. He was
Oh.
The Irishman.
yeah.
That's a new way to spend taxpayers' money.
I'm tempted to say something.
Uh-oh.
I know I should not say.
Uh-oh. Mavis?
Dave.
Yeah,
I heard the
Are we gonna start another race war?
golden toilet
I am ethnically Irish. I could say.
clear of ticks from
Alright.
Okay.
Is there gonna be an accent? Is it coming with an accent? I have to know.
No. I was just gonna say, oh,
feed him
I
right.
don't.
We've got a lot
I'm
of
fucking stupid. I forgot what I was gonna say
Great.
immediately.
Here's a question. How come Peter Dabano's head doesn't burn up in the sun?
Oh, it's a corpse.
Oh, of course.
It's in the swamps.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
we had it in the last scene where there was not a cloud in the sky. Thanks.
Take this to your father.
Steampunk already. It's already 1899. It's been a while.
We have had the power of steam. We're getting the power of lightning. Next thing you know, fossil fuels are coming along, which I think they already have.
What if cowboys had gasoline?
I mean, kerosene was basically there, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wasn't there.
Now, I can, like, find a bunch of money pickups in this place and loot it dry, but there's so much lore and shit. I'm looking for the money, fellas. Oh, that's more lore.
Hey, you know that mansion at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2?
What a mention at
Sure.
the end of it.
Swamp Mansion.
Haven't played it. Go ahead.
That
Whoa.
This is
that's
that
not at
mansion.
the end of the game.
It pretty much is. It's
No,
towards
it's
the end.
not.
Okay, no, GD makes a good point that kerosene is a byproduct of gasoline is a byproduct of kerosene. Look at that.
What if cowboys had gasoline?
Oh
but
yeah,
not
let's
kerosene?
fucking go.
Oh fuck yeah!
Hell yeah. This is actually a strat to waste a lot of time.
I will never find out. I'll never fall. Here we go.
What if cowboys could levitate?
Oh my god, Wizard Cowboy game.
Fuck yeah!
That is a game.
Oh,
It's
is
called
it?
Wizard. It's called Hold on, I have it. It's
Oh, is it the
Wizard with the Gun.
Yeah, Wizard with a Gun.
Yeah.
I was thinking Project Warlock for some reason.
Wizard with the Gun rocks.
Yeah, but I want like rootin' tootin' like cowboy shooting, but like
But it's Wizard.
I want to know what the Wizard Civil War was like.
There's a Magica MOBA. That's kind of that.
Okay.
What do you think the Wizard Civil War was about? Was it about slaves still, or was it
Oh.
about like making
That's
homunculus?
big rights.
Should that be legal?
Well, I imagine it was a bit of A, bit of B. You know,
Mhm.
and you know,
You know, he did risk his life to get this.
listen.
the
I think
Confederacy wanted slaves and flesh homunculuses.
if there's one person who could handle this topic with like some grace and decorum, you know, it's gonna be J.K. Rowling.
I thought you were gonna say Flying Wild.
Who?
The people who made this game?
Oh yes, sorry. I thought you said Flywell Holmes. What the hell is Flywell
No.
Holmes?
you know, Flywell Holmes.
Yeah, no.
That is a game though.
I was going to talk about Flying Wild Hog because I'm quite a fan of their games. I love the Shadow Warrior reboot series.
Oh yeah.
I do want to do a stream of them at some point, even though they are so wildly different games from each other and the quality, and it's a fascinating little trajectory they had.
Well, you know
I've never
what?
played Hard Reset, but apparently that's very good too. What, Mave?
You know what's the good thing about the Shadow Warrior reboots?
Less racist?
Yeah.
Yeah, still pushing the line though, but
Yeah.
still have those weird 2D sprites of naked anime ladies in there. You gotta find
Yeah.
them, they're secrets.
I remember doing a Blade only run in the first game.
I
only put through, and that fucking ripped. That was
So,
awesome.
this is what I'm saying. I've talked about it before. I remember specifically in like the Doom Eternal playthrough we did. I was talking about this. I love how the sword is a viable weapon all the way through that game. I mean, there's a lot of like tough enemies that require some bullshit, but for the most part, the sword and the shurikens get you there, and I like that. Which is why I don't like Shadow Warrior 2 turning it into a loot shooter. The melee weapons are still fucking cool, but you know, it being like a Borderlands numbers game, it doesn't matter if you're like swinging at them for 30 seconds with your swords. You just have to do the right amount of damage and they die rather than just cutting off a dude's arm. Shadow Warrior,
Yeah.
Shadow Warrior 3 really simplifies the sword combat like a lot. They take away a lot of like the special moves and stuff, which I don't like, but it still feels good
Oh,
to
that's
cut
lame.
things. And like I think it's like Doom Eternal, you have to use the sword to get a specific resource back, and there's always fodder to cut around, so that's kind of fun. But
So what I'm hearing is that the first one is the best one.
I want.
Is this like Red Dead Redemption? Yes, this is exactly like Red Dead Redemption.
We were talking
Yeah,
about
this is
earlier,
Arthur
Underfoot
Morgan.
Dude. We were talking about how this game takes place the same year as Red Dead Redemption 2, so it's all one
Oh.
universe.
Thank you. You're
oh, yeah.
2 days late.
Hey, also, yeah, we had a happy birthday in chat for Heather.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
late birthday for Heather.
You.
So, but the point, I guess the point I'm making to this is that, like, gameplay of Shadow Warrior 1 with the, like, not like the weapon stat system, but like the weapon variety of Shadow Warrior 2, it would be, I come in my pants thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
Can I help you? What am I supposed to?
I think the
What
best
do you do
thing
when you think
any
about me?
fucking first-person shooter can do is to give you one melee weapon and make it viable if you're good.
Okay, this is the first one I'm getting immediately, the Do Not Disturb. It basically just makes me invincible after doing healing.
It's very nice.
It's great. Do I have more perks?
You know what's weird?
What's that?
They call the vampires ticks, despite the fact that they seem to be leeches.
Well, yeah, leeches factor very heavily into this game's, and anthropology, not anthropology, bestiary, I suppose.
But they don't call the vampires leeches.
No.
That'd be too
Alright.
obvious.
Look at this guy's big face. Did either of you ever play the game Vampire?
No.
I
With
think
the
I tried
Y?
it for
Yeah.
a little bit, and then I kind of bailed on it because I thought it was
like
boring.
vampire thief,
Yeah.
sort of.
William Rentier kind of reminds me of the guy like on the cover of that, and I'm like, did what Flying Wild Hog make that? But no, there's no way they would have made that. You're so funny, James Harrow. Yeah, Vampire Doctor, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking jackass.
You
I
know,
thought
it's
the
like,
game was kind of boring.
it didn't look like it was for me. I think conceptually, I'm like, this looks interesting. I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah, I was kind of vibing with it at first, but then it was like, oh yeah, here's all the combat. I was like, oh, I don't really like the combat. That sucks. I was into everything else though. I thought it was interesting what I was doing.
Okay, I'm glad we got that clean, because the way they say glamours in this game is fucking weird. Everyone calls them
Glamours.
glamours. Chester says it the weirdest because he's got that Irish accent, but it's definitely very like deliberate. And Flying Wild Hog, they're from Poland. They, but all the voice actors are American as far as I can tell.
Well, yeah, this is in America.
For the makers of Life is Strange, okay, I heard some interesting things about those guys recently.
No one remembers Remember Me.
Wait, Remember Me, the Capcom game, like published by Capcom? Remember Me?
Yeah.
I have that. It's up on the shelf right there.
Why?
I specifically asked for like bargain bin games to play on stream many years ago, back when I was trying to do the streamer thing in my other lifetime. So
Fuck, it's all gone wrong.
I have the Beowulf Xbox 360 game up there. We could play it anytime. I could bust that out.
all
Oh,
gone
fuck
to
yeah.
shit.
You know what fuck evil was? Let's play Beowulf.
Let's play Beowulf. There's a video of me playing it somewhere out on the internet. I haven't deleted it yet.
Hell yeah.
I got the zapper. This thing whips. Fuck your. Oh, I have to do the tutorial.
Oh,
Also,
Nintendo Zapper?
the timing on this block always fucks me up because these enemies I always block too early. Woo! Come on, fellas. Who else? Come on, boys. Nope, I want this one. No, I want the combo. No, you took it from me.
Isn't that gets in the way? Their big wiggly snoot.
I mean, how do they see? What senses do they have?
I don't think they need to see it.
Leech
They're just kind of a thrall.
New perk. Oh no, it's just telling me I have perks available because I have the zapper now. Get out of my face. Come here. So that's my snatch. No, sorry.
So good.
Sorry, no, that's my.
Huh?
It's the move snatch from
your snatch?
from your Devil May Cries or whatever.
Your what?
Oh boy. Yeah, Underfoot dude, that's what I've been hearing is that like people were successfully hiding like secret, fascist dog whistle symbolism in the games, and when it was brought up to management, they were like, yeah, whatever.
What?
Okay, so the Life is Strange devs, I don't know. I did not get the whole story on this. I just kind of read surface level stuff, but apparently the Life is Strange devs were putting like fascist imagery and dog whistles in their games. I think at like I don't know if anything appeared in like the games proper or if it was all just like file names and like metadata and stuff. But people knew about this for years, and whenever they tried to bring it up and say, hey, listen, people are doing weird shit, as the management would just be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Makes sense.
The only thing I know about Life is Strange is that it's the kind of mid-lesbian game.
Well, it's not mid. The first game, I liked it quite a bit.
I remember the line about, I can't wait to watch Final Fantasy, what the fuck is it called? Final Fantasy
Spirits Within!
Spirits Within on that juicy plasma screen.
Awesome.
No, as much as I did enjoy that game, one of the main characters you're supposed to sympathize with is just a nice guy.
Oh.
Huh. All right.
And
it's all making sense.
And then also, like, I guess it's really up to your interpretation, but, like, the lesbian ending is the bad ending.
Is this guy's name Warren? Because if so...
Yeah, so I'm talking about Warren. Yeah.
The bugs!
Yeah. But yeah, the lesbian ending's the bad ending. It's the one where you have to let everyone die.
Well, it's worth it.
It is, but,
Yeah.
Excuse me,
I don't know.
excuse me,
Maybe I
excuse me.
should look at those games again because last time I saw those games was the before times.
oh, I've only played the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I could not tell you about the rest of them.
Oh, do I not have the dash yet? That's weird. That's messed up. Give me my dash back.
Remembering that they made something with an autistic character and it was real fucking
yeah, I think
weird.
that's Life is Strange 2, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, the two brothers?
Yeah, maybe. Hold on. There's so many Life is Strange games.
Life is Strange 3. Back to
Strange
Broadway.
Harder. Life is Strange.
This game also does the
Alright,
Gears
where
of
are all
War
these?
thing, where there's
Okay.
like an audio stinger every time the fight is over, so that you know the fight is over.
Okay. We have Life is Strange, Before the Storm, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, Life is Strange 2, and Life is Strange True Colors.
Which is the one where you get the concrete powers?
Still kicking ass. Last time I saw him.
Oh, that's infamous.
That's Second Son, which is a good game. I really like Second Son.
I never finished Second Son,
Oh,
but that
boy.
game fucking rips.
It's really good, and
Yeah.
it's the only one I can play. Because I don't think any of them have been ported to the fucking...
PS5?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to look into it, and they're all... Sometimes you can, like, stream an emulator of it, but you have to, like, actually stream it. You can't download it.
Oh, that's like PS Now or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, they
PS
don't
Now.
have it on any other way. God, those games are trapped.
More like
I loved the first one.
more like PS now.
I remember doing Evil
Do you
playthroughs as my
get it?
first and only playthrough of those first 2 games. I don't know
Wait,
why.
Maeve.
Yeah.
We have to sit in silence to acknowledge 80's piss joke.
I'm glad
I
I read
didn't
it.
hear
I'm
it.
glad you got it as a piss joke. I was worried that would not land.
No, I got it.
I didn't hear GD say that.
That's okay. You didn't miss anything. We just have to sit in silence for a moment.
Oh, okay. Yay.
I like how you kicked them in the nuts to do that one. Sorry, what are we talking about?
Piss.
Oh, I like that. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I know you do.
I mean, okay.
This is pretty good.
Well, what did I say? Oh, yeah. I don't remember
This
which
is
word
great.
I put. Was it vampiric or vampire Vaqueros? Vaqueros.
I think you said... hold on. Vampire.
You know, it's hard to get a snappy, concise stream title that also has the name of the game and the people playing it in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking pro at this.
I love this. I get to... People know we've met up before, so I get to imply things have happened without actually confirm or denying it.
What does that? What does that mean?
Just,
Well, I like how I know you like pee.
I mean, it's a documented fact. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you look at any of our Twitters, you can figure out very quickly what we're about.
You can
Wait,
suss out
no,
who-
shush! It's the headroom.
Oh, it's Max Headroom.
It's the room with the
Yeah.
heads.
So when they kill a highborn vampire, I guess they can't like kill it for real. So they just stick them in these jars of formaldehyde.
It's just like Metal Gear Revengeance.
Oh, are these the kids?
Oh, with the children's brains.
Are these the gotcha kids?
Yeah, yeah. We're
I
gonna
think
fight
they-
Sundowner soon.
I feel like they can destroy it. I think they keep them for
Well, they
information.
do that so they can't regenerate. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah. Also, there is a point in this game at like the 3/5 mark where they start like saying, "Oh, you know what? You're not getting enough money, so now every money pickup is going to be like $500." Because like it's up until that point, the highest you get is like 300, and that's very rare. They're pretty stingy with the money, all told.
I saw you get 2,000 earlier.
From leveling up.
Oh, that's right. No, this is our headquarters. We keep the vampires here.
Yeah, we're blowing up basically Area 51. Vampire Area 51.
We're being attacked by vampires, so we have to blow it up because they're all. I don't.
Yeah, no, there's like secrets or whatever, and I think in doing this we'll probably kill the vampires as well.
Yeah, I think it's to keep them from getting the heads.
Oh, but I want to
you're
get
gonna-
the heads. You know
You
what
want,
I'm
I'll
saying?
give you some heads.
That's why. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Say it more.
You ever think about the Max Headroom incident?
Yes, I do think about that a lot. Did we ever figure that out?
No.
I mean, it's a guy on like.
Public access. It wasn't even public access. They hacked into a network broadcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. They jacked into fucking like, specifically Chicago television.
I mean, you know,
They're freaks like that.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who knew how to do that and just didn't.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
assume, like, for that sort of like broadcasting knowledge, you probably worked in the field of broadcast, or you were at least an
And yeah,
enthusiast.
that is kind of the
He
thing with
could-
it.
yeah.
is whoever did it absolutely worked there because they had
Yeah.
full fucking access to it. We just never figured out who, and I'm glad they never did.
So yes and no, Underfoot dude. We're talking about how like someone basically took over the airwaves during a television like I think it was like primetime broadcast or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do like a weird like Max Headroom something. What exactly
Like a
the
fetish
aim
video.
was? Yeah, it was just like a weird
it was
like.
very weird.
It
They
was-
were wearing a Max Headroom mask and just saying a lot of incoherent shit. And that was like
And, like,
mostly
getting
because
paddled.
the audio quality was ass, and then
Mhm.
yeah, they were getting spanked with a fly swatter.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like a lot of people say it was like terrifying, and I get it.
That's
But, like,
the
it's
Max
only
Headroom
because it
incident
was-
is very
Yeah.
fucking funny.
It's only scary because it's fucked up. It's like all garbled and
Well, if
shit.
you're-
'cause
if you're
the
like- if
quality
you're-
is bad.
If you're 50 years old in the 80s, you lived through some shit, and then this happens, you're like, oh my god, they're invading for the third time. What's happening?
Oh god, the Russians.
What was yeah, so I think, like, ultimately it was more to just to be, like, a disruptive, like, haha, look what I'm doing to your establishment
Yeah.
kind of thing, than, like, any particular message or anything behind it. But still, the fact that I guess it was just, you know, it's elusive, and I want to know more,
Speaking of something like that,
you know?
I fell down a rabbit hole the other day
Okay.
about
Yeah, that's where you belong, alright.
a miss
Sorry, go ahead.
about a missing person. Like, so apparently, like in the early '90s, there was this. There was I think it was Chicago. A Chicago, like when they would air like test cards and stuff. And one of these test cards was a missing child report. It's like, have you seen this girl? Blah blah blah, all that stuff. And apparently some people on the internet latched onto it and have been trying to find this girl for decades. And I was like, oh my god, and I go through all these reports and it's all really spooky, creepy shit, like, who is this? What happened to her? Like, we're trying to track her movements of what we know about her last name. And then about like 3 hours in this rabbit hole, I find out, actually, they figured out who she was and contacted her like 2 years ago, but people just decide they don't want to accept that and keep trying to find out who she really is.
Yeah, we're in the post-information age where, like, you can have stuff with so much substantiated evidence given to you, and you can just say, no, I don't believe it. And that fucking whips for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
That don't make me feel great to live. Oh, also, this is a fun thing. Even if you see enemies in, like, the next arena, you cannot do damage to them.
Oh, that. Well, I guess just, you know what, whatever. There's not ammo.
Like them.
Yeah, you gotta play this game on its own terms, and I like that, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. Like, there's a lot of experimentation, and you have a lot of tools, but ultimately, like, there are enemies you have to deal with in specific ways, and they want you to play this game, you know,
How they want you to play it.
the way
Yeah.
God intended.
It's like, don't try to cheese it. Get the fuck in there and punch those fucking vampires.
Yeah, like, this is a game that, like, we know what you're here for. Why would you deprive yourself of that?
Yeah.
Face it straight on. Don't try to fucking, you know, cheap it out.
God, I just thought about it. This game would suck if it had, like, regular ammo.
Yeah, if this was like a shooter, this game would
Yeah.
not be that great, probably. Like,
Yeah.
Flying Wild Hog can make a good shooter, but, like, the fact that this game has so much weird stuff, and, like, all of your weapons are tools, and they have, like, cooldowns.
You
Like,
know
when
what?
when I heard reviews of this game, I had no idea what, like, this is actually what it was, because people were like, yeah, it's, you know, it's like it's a third-person shooter. I'm like, what? No, it's not!
No, it's not! Did Fire Wild Hog make Bulletstorm?
People can
Or is
fly,
that-
which is
people
an
can
offshoot.
fly.
They part of the team that split off into a different thing.
Okay, so they are connected.
Yes, they are connected.
Okay. I thought so.
Good luck, Jackie. I believe in you.
So does that mean that Duke Nukem is canon to Evil West?
No, different, you know, 3D Realms is still, and Gearbox is still Bulletstorm.
Duke
This is all-
Nukem is, yeah. Gook Nukem.
Also, this is a fun thing. You cannot walk over this, whatever this is, like a brick.
Oh god,
Yeah, this is the one thing.
Bro,
Is like,
climb the thing!
yeah, this is like very Gears of War, where like you are on a 2D plane basically, and you just kind of hover over it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I remember that made me so mad.
Which is why I was surprised when I did that thing in the staircase earlier that I fell. I'm like, I was standing on a place where there was nothing beneath me, which is not something that should ever happen in this game. Hello? Hello? Hey, Edgar, what's going on?
This game has me thinking
Oh, he's
about
fine.
cowboy games.
Oh?
You know what's a real fucking good cowboy game?
Dark Watch. Sorry, go ahead.
Fistful of Frags.
I've heard good things about that.
It's
but
very
I
fun.
never dipped in.
I just realized our buddy there,
Edgar?
Edgar, his eye patch is armored.
Yeah, it's like a metal breastplate.
It's like a little pauldron.
Listen, you gotta stop them from getting at the socket. They want to suck the socket.
Oh, I'll suck your
There you go.
socket. See, fleshy toad. See, it's cool when we insult the humans. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's very mad that we fucking murdered her father.
Yeah.
She's a monk. That's good. She did also kind of look like she did like the Doctor Strange punch and punched your soul out of your body, but not really. That happened to my dad once.
Part 5 of JoJo.
Your dad got soul punched?
Yeah. I realize I gotta stop replying to things with that happened to my dad once because it makes me look like a fucking bot. But like anytime like I see a vaguely absurd thing, I'm like, yeah, that happened to my dad once.
That's good posting, though. That's fun posting.
It is fun. I love being a silly little jester, but you know how it is.
My dad once got hit by a car so hard his head flew off.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Did he get better?
Yeah, but then it happened again.
Oh, okay. Did he
Oh.
get better?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy that I met.
This is a reference to the fact that my dad is that in 2 of the movies my dad is in, his head has been ripped off its body.
Do you think, based on that factoid alone, if you were to like search up movies where the same actor got head ripped off but different, they would be able to figure out who?
There's no way.
There's no way.
I mean, I hope so. I think that'd be hilarious, but there's no way.
Go to TV tropes.
It's in your hands now.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Dad's on
I don't
TV tropes.
think either of those movies are on TV tropes.
Well, this is the thing. They might not have their own TV tropes page, but they might have, references in bespoke tropes pages.
God, yeah, they might.
Do you like it when I talk about this
Everyone's
shit? Do you
dad
like
is
it?
on TV tropes. That's how
I
it
love
works.
it. Yeah.
Hmm.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart.
You know, James, I'm saying the same thing all the time.
Are you?
Am I?
Are you?
I've never had to. No.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to keep me accountable. Oh. Okay.
Do you often think about that, DD?
Yes.
Do you? All right. Well,
Nice.
So they give you the best weapon in the game, which is the boomstick.
I mean,
yeah.
you know, I can add you in on the small and eyes DMs if you need.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get too ribbled here, folks, but
You getting ribbled?
getting ribbled.
I don't know. These are not these. All right. Hint. They're not animation. These were both live action films.
Oh, you're just giving the information away. They gotta find it themselves.
He asked.
Okay, yeah, Ben, you asked.
Ben
But
asked.
also, wait, Ben, are you thinking of 2 different animated things where the same actor
Are
got
you
their head ripped
actually
off?
thinking of things? Because if you are, that's awesome.
Guys, can you not while I'm fighting other dudes, please? Thank you.
Find Heather's dad, and you'll get $3.
We'll
Don't-
give you the keys to the chocolate factory. I
If
love
Heather's dad, you become Heather.
using
busy lifting
the
dreams.
grip of my powerful snatch to pull enemies towards me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I am now supremely upset at you.
What did I do?
There was like 5 dudes all surrounding that pile
Oh,
of
this
dynamite, and instead of shooting it, you just pulled them all one by one.
I'm playing
Well,
the
listen,
game on
you gotta pull
my
dudes
turn.
from match. That's how it works.
Well, but see, hold on, GD. Isn't Godzilla the one doing the ripping?
When does Godzilla's
God, I
head
hope
get?
so.
I don't think Godzilla's head ever gets ripped
No,
off.
but Godzilla rips some heads off, like in Godzilla 2014 with the fucking Kiss of Death, which is fucking awesome. It rules.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that doesn't happen twice to the same character.
So
Or I get. Do you think that the who plays that monster?
what? The Muto?
Yeah, who plays the Muto?
A series of sound libraries, probably.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to
My
look shit up?
dad's King
Here we go.
Ghidorah. Oh fuck! I bet King Ghidorah gets his heads ripped off all the time.
Oh, he sure does. One of them is called
Yeah.
Kevin, I think.
The stupid one.
I like how like sometimes I try to do the ground pound and it just doesn't work.
It just doesn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
My
whoopsies.
dad is actually Kaiser Ghidorah from from what the fuck was the name of that? No, what the fuck was that movie? It's not War of the Monsters. That's a game. Final Wars.
Final War is the one that has the Sum 41 song in it.
The one that's the best Godzilla movie, yeah.
Yeah, when Lizzie comes out, they're like, oh, we're just gonna put the Sum 41 song in here. Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
And just
I gotta watch.
Oh, I
too
fucked that
Australia
up. Oh, I
fucking
fucked that up so
I really
bad.
like her.
This guy gave me so much fucking trouble.
I
and
hate
I
these
don't know
dudes.
why.
I save all my super mode for these dudes.
Yeah.
I wasted my shotgun, so I have to get in there and punch. But then they do this shockwave thing. That sucks.
This guy specifically, like they're all pains in the ass, but this guy
Get out of my face.
was a nightmare.
Oh, I'm thinking about Godzilla more, and
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this bit where I just keep calling Godzilla her, and I refuse to say otherwise.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. My biggest exposure to Godzilla as a kid was the Godzilla animated show that came out after the Matthew Broderick film, which is based on the spawn of Godzilla, Lizzie, which is a girl, and because of that, for my entire life, I assumed Godzilla was a girl.
Who birthed
You know-
baby Godzilla?
Dee,
What?
you wanna know what I was about to fucking say?
What's that?
I was about to say, this is a recurring bit because I like saying that Godzilla is a butch lesbian, but
Well, it's true.
it is also, I think, partially influenced by, as a child, my earliest exposure to Godzilla being the Godzilla animated show.
Well, here we go.
that was on Netflix.
It was on Netflix.
What?
Oh,
Where did Godzuki come from?
Whoa, boys! Whoa, fellas! You saw that? They swarmed me.
Wait, isn't the Godzilla from the
The-
show the child of the Godzilla from the movie?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, because all
yeah.
the eggs that got laid in Madison Square Garden, one of them
that
gets
turned into Velociraptors.
one of them gets saved and it becomes Lizzie.
Okay. But yes, Godzilla is a lesbian in a lesbian relationship with
Ooh.
Mothra.
Godzilla is a he/him lesbian.
Yes, this is correct.
He, him, butch lesbian.
You don't need to specify that Godzilla's butch. We can tell by looking.
Oh yeah, but it is still fun to say he, him, butch lesbian.
You could be
That's
high
true.
femme and have that many spikes. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's also in like the behavior, you know.
yeah.
Yo, you son of a bitch.
Have you seen the way Godzilla walks?
You can
That's
tell by the
butch.
way I do my walk. I'm a Godzilla. No tank top.
I was
Heather,
today years
you just
old when I
made me
learned
think-
Godzilla wasn't a girl by default. Yeah, well,
And then you just got me fucking thinking like, do I have a butch walk?
a butch what?
Well, boys.
A butch walk.
Yeah, probably. Good night, Doc.
Oh, see you, buddy. Thanks for coming, huh? It is always a pleasure to have you. Ow!
That's something I need to think about now because I'm realizing, none of my current friends have seen me walk.
I bet you walk like a perfectly ambulatory biped.
Probably not. I drag my feet a lot.
You shamble.
A little bit.
All right.
I can't laser you, but that's fine. I got you no matter what.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
If you can hear me walking, you can hear my fucking heels scraping across the floor.
It's nightmarish.
Yeah.
Well, I like upgrading my melee.
Yay.
Yay.
Yippee! Sorry.
I cannot fucking go that high for it.
Why not?
Yippee!
Yippee!
Dee Dee, you can hear my voice now, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Why do you think? You think I somehow like sonically canceled you out?
Your
No.
resonant frequencies.
No, I'm saying, listen to how fucking husky my voice is. I can't hit that high.
I see.
Maggie fucking can, though. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Access to the hidden chords, the hidden vocal cords,
Yeah.
the shadow vocal cords.
Hallelujah, no.
When are we gonna get Maggie on the stream?
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah,
She's
I don't.
not out that
I don't know that
much.
it's something you can really. Plan
When are we
for.
going to get Maggie on the stream? Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, if you combine your two names, it becomes maybe.
I don't think that's true. I don't think there's a V in either of
I
those.
know.
Well, if you say the V really weird. Let me off the plank. Thank you.
How?
You know.
He's just over here saying shit. You can't listen to her.
You? Okay, listen. I have a
Yeah?
mastery of language that you two could only dream of.
Which language?
Not English. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, there we go. Survive until dawn. Yeah, I'd survive that game too. I'd say so. Ben makes a very salient point. Ven Vosten in chat makes a very salient point.
Yeah, but
Japanese uses B instead of V all the time. Well, unfortunately.
unfortunately,
I
May
have
and
rabies.
Maggie are not Japanese names.
Unless.
No.
I'm just saying there's a lot of possibilities you're not considering.
The possibility that there is a second hidden ethnicity in my head somewhere.
No,
Oh.
can't do that. That's
Wait,
not how that
hold on,
works.
but wait if we go back to secret Koreans.
That's, you know something?
It's the only
Still
way.
not
It's
Japanese.
the only way it could work.
Maggie was a secret Korean, but I'm not.
Oh boy. And I'm Rachel Dolezal.
I don't know who that is.
She was the woman that pretended to be black for a very long time and got
Oh,
like.
her. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
I failed
You
at.
are not making use of these spike pillars.
Cannonballing is like really inconsistent for me sometimes, but also the big guys who can't cannonball, but I can shotgun them. See, the problem is like
Cannonball me anytime.
the best way to get around is by doing the dash, which then automatically sets you up for the lightning combo.
It's true.
We've optimized
You
the
just
fun.
fucking.
What? Did
You
it
keep
twice.
uppercutting them.
I know, I'm trying to do it because you said so, but we've optimized all the fun out of this game.
I am actually not thinking about fucking having Maggie on stream, and I don't know how that would work. I think it might be a very fluid stream.
What if we just like chemically knock you out, then hit you with the salts?
So,
I
considering.
mean, I could force Maggie out whenever, like, I come back in, but, like, I think that would suck ass and give us a huge fucking headache.
So I'll tell you, excuse me, I got a throat tickle. I will say, I think a hallmark of a very good game is one that you don't have to talk about much. And that might just be because I have you two to bounce off of and, like, you know, keep a conversation going. But we're saying so very little about the wild shit that's happening in this game because we're all just kind of like,
yeah, no.
we're just kind of
be
vibing
honest,
with it. We're accepting
that
it.
gauntlet has meat tenderizers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like they come out like a
Yeah.
pneumatic like press.
Also, based on the time frame
Based
we're
on
going
what?
on here.
Sorry.
The time frame.
Stupid.
You fucking fuck.
Hmm.
That desert town you were just in
Yeah.
cannot be more than a few hours ride from the swamp mansion you
Right.
came from.
But also, we're in Calico now, and there's definitely a mountain in the background of that loading screen.
Yeah, because you go to that mountain.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying. The swamp and the mountain and the desert are all in the same county.
Like within a couple hours of each other, yeah.
I like this doctor, but I don't remember her name, so how much do I really like her? Blackwell. Thank you.
I don't remember fucking anyone's name. None of these characters matter.
You don't remember Virgil only? I guess not. Okay, wow. Best
Hello,
character
I
in the game.
missed, like, a couple seconds. What the fuck is happening now?
So, our daddy got bit by a vampire, maybe. He got mauled or something. He's losing a lot of blood, so we're doing a transfusion. Look at this FMV.
I don't think... Is that FMV?
Hmm.
What?
It's fine. He's the cell's engineer.
Hello, Virgil. Your hair is wild.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying about how some people get the good facial models.
Yeah. He's a mechanical engineer, right?
Yeah, he's a nerd. He's a big old nerd. His,
Why the fuck would you have hair that long if you're working with heavy machinery all the time?
Loving.
So here's the thing. His backstory is that he was found in the care of a Chinese necromancer. So I think he is like ethnically Chinese, but you can't tell because his face model is weird. But I think
you know what? He is.
that hair is supposed to be like reminiscent of like that time period, the
Yeah.
Chinese laborers that built the railroads across America kind of thing.
Mhm.
For some reason, they're just like,
Also,
why not?
necromancy.
Yeah,
That's
necromancy.
just the thing.
Just casual necromancers.
Yeah. Necromancy is dope. I think necromancy should be in more games.
I also think we should have more necromancy in life. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be able to control the corpse of Ronald Reagan, make him dance for my amusement.
So
I
here's
think you're kind of. I think you might have missed the window on that. I don't know how much corpse is left.
No, we can get the bone
There's
marrow.
bones.
So here's my problem with the game is that the more you collect your arsenal and your kit, the more
Yeah.
fucking cluttered your character model becomes.
That's a problem.
Yeah, oh my god. You get like, okay, you get a flamethrower, you get a crossbow, you get so much shit.
Yeah, that rocks.
It all
though.
hangs off your back, and like now I'm like glowing blue. It's so distracting.
No, this
That's
rocks. Have you noticed that when the
That's
fists?
the cells.
No, when the fist like slams shut for the punch, it says Rentier on it.
It does, but also the little cells on the glove, they correspond with the cells in my
Yeah,
in
it's
my
your,
thing.
it's your
Yeah.
ammo.
Yeah. It's my ammo.
So it was like thought went into this, and
Heather-
we were shit talking.
Monsters out of gasoline.
It's electricity. It can't be ammo. That's crazy.
Yeah, heard that already.
Dee Dee?
Yeah, what's up?
Uh,
If I touch this, it'll fuck up my whole thing.
There's nothing I can think to threaten you with that would not get you banned off Twitch.
Oh, I have to touch the thing. Okay. Yeah, this is true. Like Thatcher's grave, Reagan's tomb is probably like saturated with human piss. You would get like a homunculus of so many different people if you tried to bring all that like organic matter back.
Are you trying to say that piss can be resurrected as someone's
I'm
dead matter?
Just saying, if you were to try and bring, okay, it's like
Like,
if I spoiled Dungeon Meshi right now, but it's like that. There's just so much different, organic matter around from so many different people that some wires are gonna get crossed.
Heather, you've seen those like Russian homunculus videos, right?
oh god, the one that spits.
Okay, but this is so weird.
Yeah.
I just watched the debunk video for that the other day because the guy's like, here's the VFX breakdown for how they made this. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Okay.
So
Wait, I need to say something after you're done, VD. Hang on.
Oh, I'm done.
I just
Okay.
no, me. I just
Okay, Heather, go.
I just googled. I was gonna look up if there could be a scientific way to clone someone, bring someone back with pee. I typed "does urine." First result: whole DNA.
And,
Hell yeah.
I am not the first person to think of this.
and
It does have DNA.
fuck yeah, let's party!
Fuck yeah. Anyways,
However, it falls apart really
oh.
fast.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Look at this band of main characters. This should be Left 4 Dead right here. Look at these four fucks.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So on YouTube there is this little kind of like content slop horror channel
Mm-hmm.
called Scare Theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
So channel kind of fucking sucks, like in general.
I like that.
It is
Okay,
one of
good
those-
candid review.
Yeah, it's one of those content slop things that are like, oh, here's this thing on YouTube. Is it real? I remember stumbling on them because, for whatever reason, I got like super into Candle Cove when I was younger,
Mhm.
and
Oh, hell
I still
yeah.
don't know what that is.
yeah,
It's a-
it's good. It's Local 58 guy wrote really good.
Oh
fucking
yeah, it was
story.
him.
Yeah. But yeah, I got into Candle Cove for a little bit when I was younger
Mhm.
because I was a creepypasta kid, of course. And I remember, like, kind of like feeling like I was having a fucking stroke watching the Candle Cove videos because he was talking about Candle Cove like it was real. And
Oh,
was talking about multiple
okay.
people that were like, "Oh yeah, I remember watching Candle Cove as a kid," and it's like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You don't
Yeah.
remember that.
So, for context, it's that kind of channel, right? So, when the Russian homunculus video was big, Scare Theater decided, I'm gonna do an experiment to see if it's real or not.
No.
So look at this vista. Look around. Look at how far we are from anything here.
Mm-hmm.
What state are we in? Who knows? Who cares?
I mean, this would
Arizona.
probably be Arizona.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Scared Theater in a no, not privated, but deleted video.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Uh-oh.
The experiment.
Listen, if that experiment was real, there'd be a lot of rainbow dashes running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Whoopsies.
But
That was the only
man
context you
injected a
needed.
chicken egg with his sperm and
Yeah.
let it sit in his fridge for a month
Come on.
before saying, no, the Russian homunculus video is not real.
So that's not the debunk video that I saw. No, I just saw an autistic guy break down the VFX and say, this is how it was made.
Well, that sounds nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that rocks.
Are you still alive? Seriously? You're just a normal
Are you-
human.
You winged him.
Yeah, the context for these guys is that these are like vampiric familiars that operate in the sunlight where the vampires can't.
Yeah,
those dudes.
thralls.
Yeah. Give me that. Boo. 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 It's not faster than running, but, you know, I gotta keep myself entertained. I'm thinking about, like, creepypasta stuff and, like, viral horror things. I'm trying to remember the
yeah,
last one that, like,
absolutely.
sucked me in. I don't
That
know.
were like. Good.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know that I've ever had anything that, like, I got, like, really into.
I'm into a lot of shit because I am big on fucking internet horror. I love that shit. I cannot get enough of it. It's very fun.
Analog horror, there are some things in analog horror that, like, oh, that's an unsettling image, but nothing that ever really made me like, oh, it's doing a buff. Stop it. Thank you.
So, what was the last thing I really got into?
Hey,
Stairs in
fuck
the
off.
Woods.
Which one?
Stairs in the Woods.
Oh yeah,
Or-
that,
Where's your rescue officer? Is what it's actually called.
yeah.
It's basically about it's a slow burn at first. It's basically this like supposedly like a search and rescue officer out in the middle of like some like enormous national park. I don't remember
Yeah,
which one.
that was on the No Sleep Reddit, wasn't it?
The original, yeah.
No
Yeah.
sleep till.
Yeah, the search and rescue series. They're fucked up, and if you read the other non-search and rescue stuff that person's written,
They
they're
suck.
no, they're really good. They're
Okay.
fucked up.
I remember. It's been a very long time since I read the original one, but I do like vaguely remember hearing a lot of things like, oh yeah, this person wrote like kind of sequels to that, and it went off on weird directions, and it kind of sucks. Oh yes, Giant Dancer, Modular Body. That fucks.
Okay, this
That
sounds.
series is really fucking good.
I don't know what this says about me, but conceptually, just based on the name, that sounds like something I would be very into. Because it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's like
DD.
weirdly like abstract and esoteric like thing that sounds like, oh, I like that. That sounds interesting.
DD, I will link you the channel after stream. It's very fucking good.
Okay.
Kind of the whole gimmick with it is you can watch however many videos you want in any order, and it will always make sense story-wise. It is
Oh,
very cool.
that is a fascinating approach to storytelling in this modern era.
Yeah.
No!
Kind of the thing with it is, oh yeah, here's a bunch of scientists. They're making like printer organs, and they're making a modular life form that you can just plug parts into, and
That's-
it just lives.
Now, I will say that's been the dream of mine for a while. Is like plug and play parts. You know.
Is it called Oscar? The Modular Body? Project Oscar?
Yeah, I think it's Oscar the Modular Body.
Looking into it, and I'm on a website called themodularpotty.com.
Okay, but that sounds like
yeah.
a They Might Be Giants song. Oscar the Modular Body.
Oh yeah, no, it did not get too ridiculous. It was just like very grounded, very weird. It's hella fucking good.
Link it to me as well.
Yeah, I will. Actually, you know what? Let me find that right now, and I'll just like put that after the Maggie message because she said something in the Discord for a second. That's why I kind of bucked out.
They're like dropping fucking rocks on me, guys. Can you chill out for a second, please? Ooh!
Yeah, here it is. Cornelius Vlasman. Here's the
Vlasman.
channel. Yep.
Vlasic Pickles.
Yeah. Last upload on this was 7 fucking years ago.
Ooh.
Which is very cool.
It not being like recent is actually kind of
Yeah.
a selling point for me, honestly.
Which actually, the most recent video is just them kind of what looks like them breaking down how they made it, which is fucking sick.
I like
Nice.
transparency.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think this is the website. Yeah, I was looking at. Yep. All right.
I'm trying to think. What's the most recent thing I've been kind of diving into? There's not like a series I've been looking at most recently, but there is. Fuck, what was it called?
This is not like that Repo musical. I love that musical though. Hold on.
Repo's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Repo.
Repo the Genetic Opera. It's it's
right.
pretty great. It's got the guy from Buffy and Paris Hilton.
Actually, thinking about it, I think the most recent thing I've kind of like dived into and looked into a lot was Everyman Hybrid, where I just kind of watched the entire fucking series.
It's okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Everyman Hybrid's weird.
You guys are
It's
so knowledgeable
good,
about
though.
this media that I have no concept or clue about.
Yeah, I was a big fucking creepypasta kid, and then when I grew out of that, I went straight into weird internet shit. So
Fill the gap. Oh, you got it, pal.
All right. I'm watching the. I just watched the actual thing, like the presenting Oscar the Modular Body, like the 1 minute, whatever. All I could think of is that little chicken is adorable.
Okay, hold on,
Yeah.
wait a minute. You saying the other songs are not that great. Chase the Morning or whatever. The one that Blind Mags comes and sings. That's my favorite song in the whole damn thing. So what are you talking about? What are you saying to me right now?
A Little Glass 5.
For the longest time when I saw that movie, I kept referring to it as Neuropazine.
What is it actually called?
I don't remember. Neuropazine is the Deus Ex thing, right?
Oh yeah, the
The thing that helps you or your OGs not reject.
Yeah,
Zydrate. It comes in a little glass vial.
Little Glass Vial.
What the hell is that?
yeah, I'm like kind of just looking into stuff now because it's like, oh yeah, when I was like way more active in the scene, I think as just like a viewer, I've never been able to fucking do anything myself.
like,
Though like
You
kind of
can't
really want
shoot
to.
this guy no matter how hard you try. Sorry, idiot.
Kill him. But yeah, I remember like the one thing I kind of used to like keep up with new shit was this channel called Nightmind, and I haven't watched them in a fucking long ass time just because it's like I remember some drama happening or something, and I just kind of stopped watching them after that. Oh wait, no, I remember. I stopped watching them because they fucking game jacked something super hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
They were just like extensively covering this web series that existed that had like some legit ARG shit going on, and then they inserted themselves super fucking hard into it to the point where it's like there was nobody else able to do anything.
Oh, that kind of sucks. Hey guys.
Yeah.
They know I'm here. They're like, hey, I see him. Hey guys.
But yeah, looking at the channel now, it's like falling off super hard. There's like barely anything new on there.
On the topic of ARGs, Heather and I were talking about Justine, the Amnesia
yeah.
DLC, a while ago. This is. I was in my last year of high school when the Portal 2 ARG kind of happened, so it's like a weird thing to kind of like this like flashpoint in time. But did you guys ever get in on that? Like, because I remember getting like
did.
the
I did not.
game or whatever it was called, and I have that. It's in the
I
Steam
remember
library.
I think when the potato sack stuff was happening, it was like way
You weren't
too
born
late.
yet.
What do you mean I wasn't born yet?
From what I remember, so the fact that they did like a cross promotion thing with Killing Floor,
Yeah.
and that was my big one for the potato stuff. Was Justine and Killing Floor. But
I had a guy in my school, and he would like every week he would come in with updates and fill me in, and that was kind of my pathway to it. Because like I kept up with it, but I'm like, I'm glad you're doing the work, so I don't have to. Thank you for like distilling all this information for me.
yeah. Oh, speaking of ARGs,
I love bees. Sorry, what?
Yes, I love bees. But did you either ever get into the 9 Inch Nails one?
No, what?
The 9 Inch Nails thing was way before my time. And
Oh yeah, it was way before all of our time.
Okay, yeah. But still, I kind of really want to look into it because I knew it was going to
Year Zero.
Yeah, Year Zero.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want to look into it because I know it's like one of the earliest of
It is.
like those kinds of things. So, you know, it'd be kind of interesting. Just kinda,
2007.
look at that. Oh my god, yeah, that is really fucking early.
I love bees came first.
They yeah, it was like a whole thing about it was technically it was to promote that album, but it was also really fascinating.
Let's go,
Yeah,
fucko!
9 Inch Nails does a lot of really interesting stuff artistically.
Yeah.
Like they have that one game you can get on Steam that is just kind of it's an album, and it's just this big like art museum that you can walk around and.
Oh, I
Like,
think I heard about
all the
that.
tracks are isolated in different areas, and all the different parts of the tracks are isolated in different areas, and it is very fucking cool.
Ooh!
Shit, that's just a vampire.
Yeah, that's a highborn. That's the same thing that Peter Devano was.
Yeah.
But I can electrocute it now.
Yeah. That's just like a guy. That's like a
That's a Batman.
what
Or
the
rather,
fuck is
a man bat.
the Underworld? That's an Underworld vampire.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
is a Dampier or whatever.
a vampire.
Stop healing!
Fuck, I'm kind of just like stuck in this ARG web series.
Oh, what is
kick,
happening? Where am I?
Thinking about stuff, kind of wanting to recommend some
Where the
stuff.
fuck?
that I remember
Oh.
watching. Really enjoying.
This one, I don't think they count as ARGs. They're like, is Everyman Hybrid an ARG?
Everyman Hybrid was an ARG, yeah.
Okay.
They had a lot of stuff
okay.
too.
The reason I ask is like how much audience interaction is required before it's not an ARG anymore.
That is a good point, and I think
Like, was Marble
on
Hornets an
very
ARG?
I don't think Marble Hornets
No,
had
that
much
was-
beyond
that
the
was just- that was
the
just-
ARC stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
And
you
even then,
came
that was
along
just,
for the
like,
ride.
hidden videos. Yeah.
Then-
Everyman Hybrid had a bunch of fucking shit. There was the whole, like, Habit ARG that happened.
The reason I ask is there was this one thing, because I went on a deep dive for this a while back.
Mm-hmm.
There was one, it was like a blog that was like, it's about this girl who I think she had, like, depression, so she was like stuck in her, she was like, I'm never gonna leave the house. I'm just gonna stay, and I'm just gonna use this blog as a journal. And then as she dealt with it and started like kind of slowly overcoming and like getting better with her mental health, she started to realize that she might actually physically be unable to leave the house. Like the doors are gone.
Oh.
This sounds familiar.
There
Yeah.
was an indie horror game called The Doors Are Gone that basically, you know, a guy dealing with loss moves to a new house, and then, you know, stuff starts fucking with him, and they like very subtly start removing elements from the house so that you can't leave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The sort of like a House of Leaves, Skinamarink type of vibe.
Yeah.
Skinamadink.
Skinamadink.
House of Leaves is very, like, an integral piece of media for a lot of that kind of stuff, which is interesting to see
'Cause
how
it's
influential that's been.
I did the House
No
of
one
Leaves thing
reads
for a
it.
while.
No one, yeah.
As in, I read it for a bit, and I was trying to impress a girl, so I read it, and I did my earmarking, and I made my notes and everything, and my annotations, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really care for this.
That's okay. I'm still very impressed.
I have been meaning to read House of Leaves for a while, but you kind of need the physical fucking book for
Yeah,
it.
I tried to read it as an ebook,
and,
and
like,
that's not worth it.
get a book that has been used, so you get all the fun little
No, but what's the
bonus
point?
content.
What's the point of that? I gotta get a fresh one so I can have my own fucking insane ramblings on there. But yeah, I fucking love House of Leaves. I adore
Let's go,
the
you fucker,
fact
come on.
that like there is just this fucking book that sucks you in if it resonates with you.
Yeah.
And it sucks you in the same way that the fucking like weird extra shit in the house sucks the characters in. And
You know.
you kind of lose by obsessing over it.
Yeah, that's the whole deal.
Ben, I don't know how someone would be able to adapt it. It seems like one of those things that wouldn't really work as a visual medium.
Oh yeah, not at all.
No one talks about the 3 other fucking stories in that book. Because there's 3 narratives going on at the same time.
Yeah.
And no one talks about anything but the house.
Well,
Yeah,
what
'cause
about the
now
part
they
where you
kinda
go to like the
steal
Shrek
the show.
daycare and you have to take the ball or whatever?
That's my house.
That
That's
was my house.
That's
Oh,
my house.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
That is something very recent that I fucking adore too. I
My house
love my
whips,
house.
dude. It's so good.
Yeah. It's
My
really,
house
really
is so
good.
good.
I would like it if all these guys. Wait, I have super mode. What am I doing?
Were you?
Oh, I don't have
did you
super mode.
mention
I don't have that yet.
You were gonna do that with Cody, or is that?
Oh no, Cody's partner is really into Doom.
Okay, that's right.
Nice.
I remember thinking like, oh, I hope you do stream it again, so we can get you to get lost in the nothing room
In the
for
back room. Oh
another hour.
god, yeah, that was not a great day for your old pal Dee, everybody.
Ah. Oh, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
That kind of happened just because the stream got delayed and stuff. If you want to stream my house again, I adore my house. I would love to fucking be on
Yeah.
to just gush about it
There-
for hours.
There's infinitely good Doom things, but that resonates in such like a
A hyper specific way.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's for it's a good intersection because it gets people into like Doom mods, but also it's like a very unique thing that exists on its own.
Yeah, I like genuinely. I think my house is one of the best like independent art projects to come out that fucking year. It is fucking amazing.
I'm
It's
with
so
it. I
good.
vibe with it.
Wait. Oh yeah, fuck. Right, Heather. The thing
Hi.
you were talking about with not being able to leave the house. The thing I was thinking of was something different.
Silent Hill Room 4. Silent Hill Room 4. What?
Silent Hill Room 4 circumcision, baby.
Oh yeah!
But yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but then no, I was thinking of something else that has a very similar like premise, but
Huh?
it's this web series thing of a girl that is like completely stuck in her house. She can't leave at all. And at night there's like weird shit happening in the house.
I think I know what you mean. I think I've
Yeah.
seen that as well.
But yeah, that's something I remember a lot, but for whatever reason I get it. I keep thinking the name of that is Daisy Brown, but no, Daisy Brown's the other thing around that
Yeah.
time that's real fucking good.
Yeah, there was a bunch that were really good around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a shame in a lot of ways that, and not to say be like, oh, back in my day, but kind of analog horror being what it is now has made finding stuff a lot harder, which sucks.
Look at this. Look at the quality of models on display here.
Hell
sir,
yeah, man.
Your suit is fucking up, sir. But also look at this. Look at this woman.
Yeah.
This is a Soul
That's
Calibur
fun.
3 custom character.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
She's on
She's
vacation
not
from
wearing
South
leggings. Her legs are just red.
Yeah, why are your textures so much lower quality than everyone else's? What's wrong with your hair?
She's on
Oh
vacation.
no, the
with Mother
hair!
3.
The hair is just like that. What else we got
She's
in
just
here?
wearing a metal wig.
Hey pal, you a gambler? What's up, dude?
No, he's just chilling.
And this guy's a newsie. Look at the hat.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that's not a newsie hat. What is that?
It's
That's just a flat cap.
Yeah.
This guy's
I have a flat cap somewhere.
Mark
Yeah.
Strong is in this video game and he's right here.
There is. Whoa! Wait, zoom in on him again?
Whoops, sorry, I walked
Cool.
close to Edgar and Edgar sucked me into a cutscene.
I need to get my fucking analog horror thought out before I forget about it.
Go ahead, sorry.
But right. Kind of thing with analog horror is I appreciate it on some level because it is people that are inspired by a particular style of stuff and they are, doing artistic pursuits and they are making something that they really want to make and continue doing, kind of despite all the flaws and very, very present tropes in like everything analog horror at this point. And that has kind of made finding the good stuff a lot harder now that there's so much of it.
It's
a
just,
lot
it's,
of it.
the market has been saturated.
Yeah, it is very saturated now, but the good thing is that people are at least doing something creative and they are working on something, and hopefully after like they get their first thing out that's rough and kind of fucking sucks, they can improve and like learn what works, what doesn't, and they can do something original and they can have their like dream project. You know what I mean?
If I may make an aside, GD, are you talking about how, wait, are belt loops anachronistic to, excuse me, 1899?
Oh yeah, no, they didn't really have belt loops.
How did they not figure that out?
I don't know, suspenders.
Okay, so wait, the concept of a belt then, is the belt a relatively new invention?
No, I think they had belts, but they just didn't have like belt loops to kind of hold the belt there.
When did
You know?
pants become in vogue? When did pantaloons go out the way and then pants came?
That's a good question. I could fucking talk for hours about horror. I love horror. I love internet horror.
Genuinely, I'm glad we found finding that one thing that people could just kind of like, gush and hyperfixate about. I always like kind of encountering that or running up upon it. So,
Hell yeah.
what about you? How are your textures?
The same. I
It's
think
just,
that is the same woman with different hair.
it's just. Oh, you know what? I think
Oh,
you're right.
wait. Go up to that staircase.
What do you want me to do?
You could easily fit through that.
Yeah, my hat might come off, but okay.
Box is too
Okay,
strong.
what are we looking at Mark Strong for?
Belts weren't for pants until the 1910s. What were they for?
Wild.
Yeah, what were they for?
Oh, I thought he was doing the thing where if you aim at him, he gets super big, but I don't think.
Okay, so
Guns
hold
and
on.
stuff.
Hold on, so you're making an interesting point about Red Dead Redemption 2 right there, because you dropped a time traveler. I know there's a bunch of wacky stuff and horror stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, there
Um,
is. There's a lot of weird shit if you go looking.
Like the Frankensteins and the
Yeah.
and the Draculas and the devil and what all.
Oh yeah, the fucking Saint Denis vampire is fucking wild.
Yeah.
I love
Hello?
that shit. I remember killing that vampire because I knew what was
Yeah.
gonna happen. Gives you a weird dagger, which is cool.
I like when they at least integrate that into gameplay in some way, but they keep it kind of like weird and esoteric, and you never really know what's going on, but you get something from it. Because like,
Oh, or yeah. Sorry.
like when it's like a background detail, and you're like, "Huh, that's weird." Like I know they were planning to expound on it with the DLCs, but there was like that GTA Chiliad mystery that never went anywhere. I think it's kind
of went somewhere.
I think it's kind of cool that it was just like this weird, like, okay, you can figure this out if you want to, but we're not gonna like delve too deep into it, and maybe some alien saucers will show up.
Yeah, the thing is that did kind of resolve at one point, but it was really fucking lame.
Oh no.
There's the girl in Red Dead 2 who's possessed and chained up in an outhouse.
I know there's
Oh,
also
yeah.
you can find like the weird taxidermy and stuff, and
Yeah.
you can like there are ghosts you can find in places.
Mm.
hmm There's a lot of shit in that game. It's very cool. It has that. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is like the only game in a very, very long time that has kind of grabbed me with exploration because there's just so much weird shit to find out there.
I appreciate that, and I like when it's not like. I think I'm gonna make the same point I made before because I think about like Fallout, and how like specifically with like the Bethesda era games, if you go off the beaten path, you'll find like the weird stuff, but for the most part. They make all of the stuff worth looking for, main quest stuff. They'll give you achievements if you find it, and like the really interesting things, you know, they're not even gonna get like a map marker location. You have to kind of like find your own fun that way. And like I like how they kind of went further with that with the Wild Wasteland stuff in New Vegas.
Yeah.
I feel like not enough people games are so worried about putting this stuff in their game when they know like 80% of the people playing it aren't gonna see it. I want devs to kind of like, obviously, time is money and creating stuff is money, but like I want them to put that weird stuff that no one might ever see in there just because they can. I think that's cool, and I like that kind of creative.
I don't mean to put your ass over the fire, but
What's the word?
Yeah.
Mise en place. No.
we're all done for.
Kind of just holding people's hands to make sure they see all the
Yeah.
content.
Yeah. No. I saw a review of like Legacy of Kain, and how like there is an entire like magic system that you can just miss in that game.
Which
And-
website? Sorry.
Legacy of Kain or Soul Reaver, one of those games. The first one for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not
okay, yeah,
the
Soul
first one,
Reaver.
but the one for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it was Soul Reaver, I'm pretty sure.
There is like
There's
there's like a human stronghold you can go to that you can just entirely fuck up and miss. And
Okay.
I like how that's kind of like a thing. Like we're not gonna take you here. You have to find out how to get here yourself. And if you do, you're gonna be rewarded. But like it's not.
Oh yeah.
It's not a major
I'm
part
with you.
of.
That's
Yeah.
just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of unfortunate. I think that's the like for the most part that is like something of a different era because nowadays games cost so much to fucking make with AAA development, and way too fucking much if you ask anyone that can use their brain. But yeah, kind of thing about that is that yeah, if you have an open world game and you have all this like stuff you're putting time and effort into. At this point, you kind of have to say, okay, we've spent so much money on this one specific thing, and people can miss it. We don't want people to miss this because we spent so much time and so much money and everything else on there. So hold the player's hand, take them directly to everything.
So over the course of this mission, we have to get to there. We could definitely.
It's such a pain in the ass.
We could just climb down there. We could just totally.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, well, no. You have to use bridges and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some heavy machinery there. Wonder if I can get
You have to get the heavy machinery working.
Okay.
I can't wait for the entertainment industry to crash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, genuinely. Like, I know it's a bad thing, but at this point, things are not sustainable for TV, for movies, for video games. Just not fucking sustainable at all.
May I make an aside very briefly?
Yeah.
When I came into this area, I saw these train tracks and all these train cars. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fucking puzzle where I have to move the train tracks. Because in Shadow Warrior Reboot #1, that is literally a puzzle. And
Yeah, that
these guys
is.
made that fucking game. So I'm like, I'm waiting for it. Here it is. Nope. Never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
What
But
if it
yeah,
was the
it's like,
same puzzle?
Well, that's what I was afraid of.
But like the solution too is exactly the same.
Oh god, I wouldn't even remember how
that'd
to
be
do
really
it.
fucking funny. But yeah, like I've been kind of thinking about this recently because recently I kind of watched a couple streams through like all of Hotline Miami 1 and 2, and they talked about this a lot during those
Whoopsies.
streams, and that's got me thinking about it more. But yeah, like the entertainment industry is kind of fucked now because with gaming specifically, the last stuff that's happened, and that fucked everything up.
Neil Druckmann's Last of Us 1 through 7. How many fucking
Yeah.
How many releases of Last of Us have there been for those 2 games?
I think 7.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
genuinely 7 because there
Jesus.
has been 3 different releases of the first game, and now they're. No, it's 5. It's 5 because they're doing the they did Last of Us 1 on PS3, and they re-released it as Last of Us HD on PS4. Now they're releasing it again on PlayStation 5.
That's part one.
Yep, that's just part 1. And then Last of Us Part 2. PS4. Oh, hey, look, they're making an HD remake on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, it's diminishing returns. What could they possibly glean from re-releasing this game at fucking full price? You know,
Yeah.
what benefit are you, the player, getting?
Any luck with the coils?
Hi,
Yeah,
Virgil.
they're taking the Skyrim in it.
Yeah,
I thought this was
and
gonna be a cool Belmont whip.
Escape.
It's not a Belmont whip. It's a fucking flashbang. Also, he says he's gonna take it for a test drive. That means nothing. There was no such concept as cars.
Yeah, I guess that's weird, huh?
Boo!
But yeah, there's just kind of this thing that happened with The Last of Us. There's a lot to say about The Last of Us, especially with it being very much a Israeli game, which is.
What?
Oh yeah, The Last of Us 1 was inspired by Neil Druckmann seeing Israeli violence on the Palestinians and saying, you know what, man, I feel bad for these Israelis, man.
What?
It's,
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
Captain.
I think I did know that actually.
Captain, what are you talking about, Captain?
yeah, Neil Druckmann's a Zionist.
Yeah,
okay.
that I did know.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I've never bought a Naughty Dog game in my life, and I'm not gonna change that now.
Yeah.
Was Neil
But,
Druckmann
yeah.
around back in the old days of Naughty Dog?
I don't remember.
He was Uncharted,
maybe.
wasn't he?
I think Uncharted was when he really started
Okay.
becoming.
Was he Jack and Daxter?
I don't think so.
Was he doing what to Jackster?
Was he Jack and Daxter?
I'm sorry, that was bad.
Someone
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't remember her
Cannonball
name.
Ringo.
But
Was
yeah,
it like
kind
the
of like-
Lombax? No, that's the other one.
that's no,
No, that's Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
nope. Crash Bandicoot's a Bandicoot.
I don't know then.
He could be multifaceted. You don't know.
Yeah. He's
He's
got a
a
little bit of wombat in him.
He's a multi-potentialite.
Yeah.
Dexter is a
Lotad.
no.
What is that? What is Lotad? What is that?
Oh,
Is that a
fucking
Pokemon?
no.
Is that a Pokemon? What did I just
Dexter
say?
is an
Ratchet and
Oxel.
Clank.
Did I just
That's
say
He's
it?
an
Wombat.
Oxel.
That's Insomniac.
No, you guys are taking this conversation way too seriously.
I can go back to saying what I was saying if you want me to.
Of course I want you to. I never want you to
Okay,
stop talking.
cool.
Because dead air
Hell yeah.
is dead radio.
It is dead air, yeah. But yeah, kind of like the thing with The Last of Us.
The
I can say
thing!
A lot of,
Sorry.
the thing with the thing. That is the thing. Is fuck.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. There's a lot I can say about The Last of Us and kind of, but the main important thing is The Last of Us is a video game that feels ashamed that it has to be a video game.
Yeah, they're like we are raging against the confines of our medium.
Yeah, they really, really, really want to be a movie really bad. And the thing is like The Last of Us has
The thing.
good gameplay, kinda.
It's
But-
technologically very good.
Oh yeah, technically it's good, but kind of the thing with it is I think, yeah, my thoughts are kind of jumbled. But the thing is with The Last of Us coming out and being as big as a hit as it was, with kind of that style of being ashamed to be a video game in a lot of ways, I think that fucked everything up. Because back in the day, in like how Sony used to work, is they had all these studios and they would just go to these studios occasionally, give them money and say, hey, make us a video game. And that's how you would get shit like Parappa the Rapper. That's how you would get
Twisted fucking metal, baby.
hell yeah. Like that's how you get like all those old games that were kind of weird, kind of experimental, and largely did not sell well, and that's why they're cult classics. But
I
you got a lot of
wouldn't,
games through that.
I wouldn't say that Last of Us was where that started to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You have
But it-
always had games that
Yeah, like
really
the
wished they
specifically
were
like in,
movies.
in the
definitely.
360 PS3 generation, that's when games really started to chase like the cinematic. Like we are trying to be like we are trying to out ape the movies with our just say Godzilla game, but that came out of the GameCube.
Yeah.
As much as I liked it,
That worked.
Until Dawn really wanted to be a movie.
That's
did,
after Last of Us though.
Is it after Last of
It
Us?
is.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was
but-
that was
I know
a
it's-
PS4 game. That was a PS4 game.
Yes.
Okay.
That was.
Well,
it.
Uncharted's the Uncharted's for
Yes. Yeah. Uncharted. Definitely like there. You go back and look at like if you just type in keyword video game cinematic into Google and like maybe put a year, before 2010, you will get like your computer will blow up with all of the articles written about how this game was trying to be something cinematic and E3 press release junkets of like our game is so fucking you're at the movies, bitch.
Oh, fucking Metal Gear Solid 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Here's the thing, though. Saying Metal Gear Solid 4 is ashamed to be a game is fucking wrong because Hideo Kojima is making a video game.
Well, here's the thing, like I think Hideo likes making video
No.
games, but man, he would love to be making movies more.
He wants to make a movie.
I don't think he wants to make movies. I think he wants to make games.
I don't know.
But he is so like I want to be a part of the Hollywood culture. I want to hang out with all of these Hollywood movie stars and and be in that environ.
Who could forget Dragon Slayer?
Who
Yeah.
could forget Space Ace?
But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, wait. First with the Kojima thing. Kojima could make a fucking movie because he does have those connections now. Like, absolutely.
Isn't he making the Death Stranding movie
I think he is.
with
Yeah, I think
A24? Or is it Annapurna?
Yeah. I don't
No,
remember.
wait, A24. Does Annapurna make movies or are they just games?
A24?
Annapurna.
Oh.
Oh. Hold on.
Am I getting?
Yeah, like-
For some reason, like in my mind, they occupy the same space, even though one is movies and one is games.
They're Annapurna Interactive and Annapurna Pictures. Are they connected? It is. It's a division of Annapurna Pictures.
Okay, but okay? So then, are they doing the Death Stranding, or is that A24?
Annapurna. Yeah.
Also, wait, shit! It's the muddy the waters even further. Does A24 have a games division?
I don't think
I don't
A24
think so.
does.
Death Stranding.
But yeah, like, I do kind of take the criticism.
A24.
Okay, thank you.
I do kind of take the criticisms of Kojima wanting to make movies not that seriously because if you play Death Stranding, that is a video game. It is. I fucking love Death Stranding a lot.
Oh yeah, it's a great game. I love Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I would
great.
never criticize Kojima about wanting to make movies, except for MGS4, because that is a cutscene. That whole fucking game is a cutscene.
You do have a point with that, but I will say that the gameplay of 4 is very, very much Kojima making a video game the way
Yeah,
Kojima makes video games.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, here's
Wish
a
there was
hot-
more of it.
Here's a spicy take. I hope that stays trapped on the PlayStation 3 forever.
It's not
I
gonna.
don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they data mined that one of the Resident Evil, one of the upcoming Metal Gear collections has MGS4 stuff on it.
Well, there's only like 3 games left that aren't already on PC that they could
Yeah.
they could put in there.
What? Didn't the GBC games come to one of those collections? Or am I insane?
I think there's only one collection out on Steam right now. But let me take a look because I
I mean, in a way, those games did come to the PC. What with
collect
Emulators.
solid
There you
to 3. So it's solid to the Metal Gears and then solid to all the way through to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But what about Snake Eater 3DS? What about that one?
Is that a real
I
thing?
think that should.
It is, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
it is.
Snake Eater got a 3DS remake, and I wanted to get it, but I never did.
Yeah.
Okay, is it a
you can take
separate
pictures
game?
And use that as camouflage.
It is its own. It is its own release. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I asked.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it a separate game?
From what?
Kinda.
Snake Eater.
I mean, yes. I think there's new content.
There's a lot of stuff in it that does not exist in the original Snake Eater, enough that it will be its own kind of release, I think.
Okay, so it's like a Twin Snakes almost.
A little bit. You could take pictures with a 3DS camera and use it as camouflage.
And Yoshi was there.
Yeah.
Be it.
Does he eat the Rakdos?
To your point, GD, I actually had the opposite for Death Stranding, where the marketing and PR was like, I need to know everything about what's going on in this game. But then when I found out what the game actually was, I'm like, this game is not for me. I do not want to play this game.
Oh, see, that's what got me. I was like, oh, that seems like such a good, like, relaxing.
If I may, you're
Yeah.
right. You're 100% right, and I'm glad that you enjoy that sort of thing. To me, the promise of what Death Stranding was showing, I knew in the back of my mind, no game could ever live up to what I thought it was trying to be. And so for the fact that it came out and was like a, building bridges and moving stuff around game, I think that's very admirable, because that's not the swing I was expecting it to take. But there was nothing that game could have been that would have satisfied me. And I knew that very early on.
What was the game you were expecting?
I was expecting something that I had never seen before. I was expecting something so off the wall and crazy based on everything that the trailers were showing. I'm like, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, Heather.
Yeah.
I knew it was never going to deliver that. I knew there was no way it could be anything but like a third-person fucking shooter. And lo and behold,
You wanted a Strand game.
I wanted something
Whatever
from
the fuck. Yeah.
I wanted something from the twisted mind of Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
The one thing, I had a very interesting time with the P. I'm thinking about
With the
PT
P. Sorry.
with the P. But yeah, with Death Stranding, I saw all the ads. I was like, "What the fuck? This looks amazing! Hell yeah, I'm excited for this!" And then I learned that it was a game where you delivered packages to people, and I said, "Fuck yes, that's what I want!"
Yes, it's about fucking backpacking it across, Iceland, but for some reason, yeah, whatever.
I feel like I'm on Ride with Norman Reedus.
The plot of the plot of Death Stranding is that in the future, shit breaks and the rain turns the U.S. into Iceland.
Oh no, anything but that. Anything but a better country.
Oh yeah, GD. With
Hi.
that, the thing is, yeah, people can say this isn't fun, and that's like whatever, that's a taste thing. But the people saying you're wrong for expecting games to be fun are right as fuck.
Go play Pathologic. Play Pathologic.
Yeah, it's a very artistic decision to say, no, my game should not be fun. It should be fucking miserable and weird.
That's everything I'm hearing about Dragon's Dogma right now. Is that
No, Dragon's Dogma, no.
But the friction is the point, and there is friction.
The friction is the point, and there is friction, yes. But the actual game that you are playing, like the gameplay, the combat that you are doing, is phenomenal.
Hey, look, there's Virgil. How did he get down here? I don't know.
Doesn't he just say, "Yeah, I found another way"?
Yeah, Virgil I'm pretty sure he's loaded into every spot on the map at once. It's just that you're not supposed to be able to see him in two places at once.
Yeah.
Wee.
There are just multiple Chinese men that look like Virgil and share the same consciousness.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jesse just can't tell the difference and they're fucking with him.
No. Well, I mean, hey, listen, for as on the level as Jesse is, it's $18.99. We don't know.
It is.
I feel like he'd be chill, but also like would not have any idea.
Well,
if you put two Chinese men next to each other.
You eventually find the profile for Dr. Blackwell, and he's like, I never heard of a woman doctor, but I guess you can't stop progress. And I'm like, yeah, okay, hell yeah, buddy.
Also, Dr. Blackwell, I wanted to say it before, but there was like an hour-long conversation that I didn't want to interrupt.
Yes.
Dr. Blackwell, out of every character in this game, she is the only character who she just looks like she's just a Red Dead Redemption character.
Yeah, she
doesn't look like some weird comic book western like everyone else.
Because she's dressed very sensibly and normal-like.
Well, yeah, she's dressed sensibly and normal. She's very severe and stern, and she's got a gun belt around her skirt. It's like, oh, okay.
The ladies haven't earned the right to vote yet, and they also haven't earned the right to punch things real good. That's a fight they gotta make, so.
Yeah, hey, listen. I'll believe it when I see a lady wielding the Rentier gauntlet, you know what I'm saying, fellas? I don't know what this character is.
Fucking... You
I think you gotta take it over for a second there.
Fuck up that that TNT shot there.
Yeah, I was not doing my best.
That was embarrassing.
I was committing to a bit that I didn't want to commit to. Oh,
think I'm ashamed of you,
sexism
I'm
is
sorry.
funny when we do it, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're all women.
Yeah.
Mostly.
What?
Mostly women.
Yeah, we could.
I think a lot of us have gender fuckery going
Yeah,
on.
we could all be like cheeky little boy things. Who knows?
I don't
I
know.
can be a gator.
Gators can't be women? Is that what we're...
Yes, actually, this is the fun thing. All gators are female. All crocodiles are boys.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that in school, but I will.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that because it's a lie, but I will tell it to you.
All right, hey, let's.
They don't tell you this in school, but
There's-
JFK is trapped in the moon.
There's one thing I love. It's telling lies that can be easily fact-checked by Google. It's my
Yeah.
favorite thing to do.
very
We
fun.
call that the Tommy Talrico effect.
My mother is very proud.
Yeah. I'll bet that's not true. I'll bet that's a lie.
Well, hey, let's check this. Tommy Tallarico's
I'll
never
bet
even
Mommy
alive.
Talrico is not proud
Mommy
of him.
Tallarico. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Also, okay.
I mean,
do you know
I'll
how?
bet other people have said it, but...
Do you know how I was talking about how there's two paths and one is the critical path and one leads to another encounter?
This
Is
is
that
the
the
one.
critical
This
path?
this is the one right here.
Is this is the other encounter?
This is the other encounter. I died in this fight, so I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I'm not going here yet. So I checked out that way because you can't go
The
back.
other way is... That looks like something that you get, like, blocked on.
But no, but Heather, like, you gotta understand. So I walk in here, and like,
Yep.
they both had the shiny look come this way things on them, right? That one had lighting, which is the universal symbol for gamers go here. But like,
Yeah.
they were both paths, and you don't find encounters off the beaten path, or at least you hadn't until this very one. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now?
I do. I agree with you.
I got gamer rage in me.
Oh. You got a little bit of that gamer
a
in you.
boring game.
I'm watching as you speak your title. I'm watching the G start to capitalize.
Oh, hey, like that Nine Inch Nails song. I spell my name with a capital G. Mm-hmm. See, it's all coming full circle. That's actually the only like Nine Inch Nails album I've listened to front to back.
I don't think this is coming. I don't think this is a circle. It's like a weird spaghetti.
This stream is noodles.
They're gonna give me a circle. Why did I waste my fucking thing when a guy showed up? God damn it!
Oh, see, Didi, you actually did. You convinced Ben.
Of course I convinced Ben. Ben will
Your
listen
lies. You convinced
I mean,
Ben
listen,
of your
listen.
lies.
Regardless of how tired and
Yeah.
alert he is, Ben will listen to anything I say because I'm cool.
You were about to say hot, and it would have been true.
How did you know I was going to say that?
I can read your brain, and I'm disappointed that you stopped yourself.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like cast aspersions about why people come to my content or what they enjoy about me, but I think there's all,
When they come to your
Listen.
content.
Okay, buddy, okay.
Haha. Listen, you are cool, but the fact
Yeah.
that your first thought was hot, and you went,
I
no.
don't want to put that thought on someone else, I don't want to, I don't want to make claims
No,
for
put it
somebody.
on. Put it on him.
Okay.
Ben, you think Didi's hot. I put that on him, and it's true now.
Oh.
He's tired, he'll believe anything we say.
I've known
Exactly.
Ben, we've known each other for 6 years. Go with your heart, dude.
Have you known Ben for 6 years?
I have. Ben was one of the people I knew from my my first go around at this whole thing.
Oh,
Wild.
Yeah.
Ben is a before time.
Mm-hmm. I think literally just the intersection of things in this. Ben and Cody, just from the before times.
Wow, then that is you know what? That is even more admirable.
Oh yeah.
That I could go
I
to
know
these
it-
people and say, hey, listen, this is me. I fucked off, but now I'm a different person.
Well, yes, but like I feel like it's probably hard to go up to someone who knew you from before and be like, okay, I look like this now. You cannot think of me as the other way.
Okay, but what's the
Yeah.
worst? The worst part is going back to some people and saying that and they're like, who? I'm like, okay. Oh, it's
About
fine.
half of my IRL friend group is trans now,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew all of them from
Real.
before times. I transed most of their genders by accident,
Yeah.
Real.
and
It's a brain thought that gets in your
they're
brain.
all. And whenever they like, you always did really, really well when you were with accepting our new names and like not messing up. And it's like, and Pace is like after a week of using your new name, I forgot what the dead name was.
Hell yeah.
Ben, by acknowledging the fan art, I think we're making the unspoken social agreement here that yeah, we all know what we're talking about. So
I beg your pardon.
Ben is an artist. What else do I have to say?
Oh, that no, that was enough. That was the piece of context that I needed.
He's bringing it up, so I'm talking about it. Virgil, your frame rate. What's happened to you?
This is the low frame rate body.
Oh, this one didn't come back right when they were reanimating it.
No.
The frame rate has to be shared amongst all of the Virgils, and it's elsewhere at the moment.
Yeah, right now someone needs to be at 120, so he has to be 15.
I didn't realize it was like a budget of frame rates to go
Yeah,
around.
It's just it's a shared pool.
Yeah.
Is the music way louder than the sound effects right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Someone
Mixing.
didn't mix it. Movies have been really bad about that for the past like 10 years.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
because then it came out.
It was not 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, I learned a bit about this
I
recently.
don't know things.
And there's a couple different reasons that I'm now struggling to recall exactly. So, great conversation for me to talk about like I know shit. Fuck, no, there was a really, I think it's like a 99pi episode about this that really talks about how like sound mixing is weird and variable. And when you hear it, it all makes sense, but I'm struggling to recall even a single factoid from it, so... Yeah, what is going on with the sound here, gamers?
Music loud. We've decided music loud.
Yeah, we decided this is the climactic boss fight.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think directors have much control of what goes on in the sound mixing booth. I think it's a matter of like how they, make sure their scenes are mic'd up or whatever.
There are directors who are like, no, I need to be in on all of this. But most directors are like, I don't know how that shit works. I'm not gonna interfere with their job.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can do another E-combo, come here! Ugh! Stop hitting me, I'm doing E-combos! Shotgun, baby, let's fucking go!
Hell yeah.
Alright, I think now a squid shows up, or is that a different level?
There's a squid in this game?
There's a squid, it's crazy, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Fucked up.
Alright. It's the same reason why video games end up really bad despite having billion-dollar budgets.
Okay.
Time.
Oh.
Movie productions movies, just like games, are the more technology and new shit gets into them, they take longer to make, but they don't get more time. So oftentimes things get rushed, and sound mixing, non-visual parts of movies tend to not be prioritized.
Yeah.
So they are just literally mixed poorly because they were rushed.
Oh, Virgil, your mocap is so whack, dude.
They've all been like that.
But, like, Jesse is animated like a real-ass dude, and then everyone else is, like, pogging out all the time.
I don't know. I saw him pog out when they were talking about, like, how he couldn't carry the giant Tezlacoil into battle with them, and he was, like, and swinging his fists, but his voice was very, like, calm and measured.
I don't remember what the hell you're talking about, so alright.
This cutscene that preceded this mission.
We've been talking about so much fucking shit.
Like I said, like I again, partially because I've played this already, but like at the same time, I have paid so little attention to the story. I have not brought up a fucking thing about it because the gameplay is just so good. I don't have to.
We talked a lot about art.
Art's crazy. Hey, what's up with
Art's
that?
fucked up. It's wild.
Have you seen this thing? Art?
Why is there a dinosaur, by the way? Why are they looking
So
at a dinosaur?
there's like megafauna around that is just a thing, and we're gonna go find the corpse of one that is recently dead, but no one knows what the hell it is or has ever seen it. Actually, that's not true. They say that it's like a native deity. Oh.
Like a thunderbird?
No. But the point is, like, this giant kaiju thing is extant, but apparently no one knows about it except for these very secluded peoples.
Okay.
Which I guess is just like the stories of all the kaiju in the kaiju verse. So all right.
Heather, you're asking about why there's fossils. Well, there's an easy answer for that.
God got angry and killed the dinosaurs.
What if
God put
cowboys
them
had
there to trick
gasoline?
What? You both talked at the same time. I didn't get a word
What
of
if
it.
cowboys had gasoline?
Oh, that's a very salient point.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil, you do not know me well enough to be talking like this.
Yeah, no, this is the second conversation we've had.
Oh, but that's a real line. That's a good line. Seriously, he's like a fucking Genki girl. He's just like hyper all the time, moving
Yeah,
around.
bud, get out of my face.
Do you think Virgil would take estrogen?
we can. Yeah, probably. We can have this conversation, buddy. Just take like 5 steps
Yeah.
back, all right?
I give Virgil 7 months.
I gave him 200 years in 7 months, but yeah.
Nah, Virgil will be on that horse piss grind.
Oil could be kaiju blood. I mean, if you think about it.
It could be. Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, all right.
Actually,
It's like
no,
Dwarf
that is.
Fortress.
I've, people have positioned it that way. It's like it's a very metal thing to be taking the bones of a long extinct precursor race and use it to fuel our machines.
I guess that they're precursors, but they didn't really precurse
Yeah,
anything.
give it time. I bet a dinosaur-human hybrid thing would have showed up.
We're gonna one day find dinosaur ruins.
I mean, if you believe the biblical account, humans and dinosaurs existed together before the Great Flood.
That's not the biblical account.
Yes, it is.
What Bible has dinosaurs in
So,
it?
so here's the thing. Modern creationism, they've like, okay, we accept that dinosaurs are a thing,
Yeah.
but to retrofit the idea of like New Earth creationism
Uh-huh.
into that whole mythos, they have to say, okay, humans and dinosaurs lived together 6,000 years ago.
So dinosaurs are antediluvians, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're like, we can accept that dinosaurs existed, but we cannot accept that the world is more than 6,000 years old. So therefore, humans and dinosaurs must have lived together.
They missed the boat.
If you go to the the Ark encounter in Kentucky, you will find
Yeah.
so many fucking exhibits on how dinosaurs fit into their worldview of the Ark and creationism. They go
Okay.
into painstaking detail of like how dinosaurs worked and all this shit. And it's a wonderful little bit of like, we have to accept one part of the world, but we cannot accept the other part of the world. We have a narrative we're trying to push here.
So here's the thing. I fully understand and accept that there are religious Christian fundamentalists and whatnot. We're like, yeah, okay, dinosaurs, they exist, they're a bit of it. I don't think there is any widely distributed version of the Bible that has a dinosaur.
No, God no, because they didn't know what the fuck it was when they wrote that shit.
Yeah.
Like there was no the concept of a dinosaur was alien to them, but because new evidence exists but contradicts the old evidence, they have to retrofit the new evidence into the old evidence.
But they don't put it in the Bible.
No, they wouldn't, because like they're not going to rewrite new books. They decanonize this shit all the time.
They modify the Bible all the time.
Listen, and
Yeah.
again, like if you go to the Ark encounter, Genesis is really the only book you need, because their whole thing is based off of Genesis, and that's it. I know
You know
too much
something I
about this. I
really
don't like
want
that I
to
know
do?
this much about this. What did you just say? What?
You know something I want to do because I think it'd be really fun?
What's that?
I want to take a dinosaurs and humans creationist and put them in the same room with a dinosaur bones or devil's trickery creationist.
I
in
love
the
that.
same
That's my
room.
favorite. I fucking love
God
that.
put the dinosaur bones there as a joke.
Yeah, to test your faith.
Yeah, I want to put those two groups of people, just like one person from each group in that same room, and I want to watch them fight each other to the death.
Oh, death battle.
Isn't
Oh yeah.
now here's a Isn't kaiju blood being fuel like a plot point in one of the Pacific Rim movies?
One of the kaiju goes down in one of the cities, and like Hannibal Chow, he's like, we're digging this stuff up, and wait, is Ron Perlman's character Hannibal Chow?
Yep.
Okay, I forgot the fucking guy's name for a second.
You apparently you didn't. You got it in one.
No, because I'm like, wait, is that someone else?
Yeah. Ron Perlman's Hannibal Chow.
A kaiju goes down in the city. I said that. But yeah, they because it does. They have to continue to exist with this thing in there. So they're like, okay, we're gonna use the fertilizer. We're gonna we're gonna cut this thing up and sell it and stuff. I will say also, we are 20 minutes away from going for. Mave, was that you again?
Yes.
Oh, it sounds like someone else. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
We are now 20 minutes out from a 3-hour stream. Should I get to Picklin or what?
Oh yeah,
one.
we just started a new area, so this is the perfect time to call it and pickle.
All right.
Start picking one,
Pew pew
girl.
pew 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 pew. Oh!
Pick me
I can do
any
this
day.
forever because I'm out of combat, so nothing has a cooldown.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's switch over to the other scene. Hey, webcam.
Oh yeah,
Webcam.
Oh.
this is perfect. This is the best part of the stream.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right. So
I-
DD,
What?
I was going to propose this at the start of the stream, but since you're pickling now, I want to say
Mm-hmm.
suicide pickles.
What does that
I was
mean?
gonna like mix all the drinks together.
Yeah,
Ben-
mix all the sodas.
Thank you for coming, Ben. I'm so glad you could come out.
I was gonna propose at the beginning of the stream, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that because it would make a heinous color, and I think the code red would make a very nice colored pickle, so we're not going to do that.
I agree.
But
I thought you only did red pickles. Am I crazy?
We did the orange ones, but it was the gamer fuel.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The orange ones, what
I'm
was the
saying,
gamer
Didi,
fuel?
you got a bunch of dudes right here. And this might be the only chance for suicide pickles.
I don't. Oh, are you talking like the Panera lemonade? What kills you?
No, there's just this thing that exists that it's called a suicide.
Yeah.
It's where you go up to a drink fountain and you mix all the drinks into
That's-
one cup.
That's swamp water. Wait, I've been doing that since I was in 2nd grade.
Well, not over in the
Wait,
States. In the States, it's called suicide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Hold on. There's a bagel I'm trying to show.
A bagoo.
Yeah. A donut. Ooh, what brand of vodka is that?
Oh, bagoo.
What do we
She's
got?
so cute.
So this is Alberta Ice Vodka, which I think
Ooh.
my brother won in a like a gift basket for his work Christmas party.
Nice.
There's a bit of latent pickle juice at the bottom of this. I'm going for a smaller jar, just like less pickle waste, so I could just put a jar back and.
Yeah.
I think you should be keeping a little bit more pickle juice in there.
Well, there's pickle juice at the bottom I was about to drink, so do you think I should keep some in there?
I think there should be. I think
want. If I had my
If
way,
we're
I would
making
remove as
suicide
much.
pickles.
If I had my way, I would remove as much liquid from these pickles as possible before putting the liquid in.
I feel like you want to have some of that briny pickle in there.
A little bit.
Explain your thought process.
Well, because like you could
Texture.
just yeah. Well, okay, but also like
These are boneless pickles. I don't know what you're talking about.
you could just like get a jar of cucumbers and pour some Mountain Dew in there too. Like
Yeah.
you want these to be Mountain Dew pickles. So like the Mountain Dew is not going to bring any pickling on its own.
But like that's the concept like that we're pickling this has always been, I think, very pedantic. It doesn't really mean what it means.
Well,
Which
okay,
is why
but like
I've tried to use the term steeping. We're steeping this in Mountain
We're
Dew more than
steeping,
we're
yes.
brewing it, you know?
right, because these are already pickled.
Mhm.
But like if you just want a crunchy thing that tastes like Mountain Dew, you could pour Mountain Dew over some celery.
If I
You want
pour the leave-ins of this Jack Daniels in there.
you
You know
want
what? Do it.
pickles that have Mountain Dew flavor. So you want to have some of that pickling material that gives it that pickle flavor.
I mean, at this point, so it's splitting hairs at this point. There's definitely not enough for it to make a difference, I think. Cause
In the future. Obviously not for this one.
a wee little film at the bottom, which I wanted to drink that, but now you're telling me to leave it, so...
No, drink
Yeah.
it. Well, just drink it after you've pickled. Drink it
No.
next week, just when you drink the
No.
Mountain Dew out of there.
No.
I
Are
will
you
fight
saying-
for suicide pickles.
I'm not
Are you-
doing
And I will
suicide
say- But listen, Didi.
Mhm.
Imagine.
Mhm.
All right, you got the pickle brine in there.
Mm-hmm.
You just put some of the whiskey in there.
Mm-hmm.
Put all the dew in there.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a little bit of the vodka in there, and then you get a bit of everything from this night.
We're
This is
making Everclear pickles!
Yeah, exactly.
Long Island ice pickle.
Now, I would say, I like a moonshine cherry. Why not a moonshine pickle?
Yeah, why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
Why not?
The fuck's a moonshine cherry?
You might discover
it's-
something. You might
It's
need
literally
potions.
it's like cherries that are candied in moonshine. I lost a follower.
That sounds really nice, actually. Did you lose a
I
follower?
did. I was at 270 and now we're at 269.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
It was me. I'm getting grumpy.
Okay. All right. You should get the product in the shot there. Mountain Dew Code Red, baby. I would also say they're using cherries a lot in like the art and thing for this label. I would never really say cherry is a flavor I would associate with Mountain Dew Code Red. I always just thought it was red.
Yeah, artificial red flavor.
How do you show a picture of red?
Aw.
How indeed.
I'm watching you fill this whole thing with despair, knowing that you're not going to mix the other dews.
Okay, listen. I'll part the curtain a little bit for this fun little segment we do on this show here. These things cost money. I'm not very liquid right now. So hey, listen.
Yeah.
If you want a fun to do experiment, by all means, and I'm just saying this for the folks at home that are watching too. If you want a fun to do experiment, by all means.
Now, once you seal that, make sure to shake it. Not to carbonate, but to really get it
Yeah, mix in that pickle juice and whiskey you put in there.
yeah, to make sure it's all evenly distributed.
It's gonna blow up in my hand.
Have you ever shaken a jar before?
What? How do you do it?
Put
Like
your
this?
back into it. Do it. Nah. Two-hand it.
What, like this? Oh, it's slushy in a way that I don't like.
Not like that. Two-hand it on the sides.
God, I wish I could
just shake it.
visually show this to you.
Harder. Shake it up and down harder. There you go, like that. Yeah.
Is that what you wanted from the start?
No.
That's how you shake a jar.
Heather is so disappointed in me. Also, I just put the whiskey cap back on the bottle.
Hey, it fit.
it
You know
did
what?
Because this.
And you get a bit of a whiskey aftertaste.
I bet. Okay, here's the thing. Whiskey and okay, straight up. Whiskey and Mountain Dew Spark, the pink lemonade. Very good. Again, they were right because I looked it up. They're like, yeah, whiskey, specifically Jack Daniels pairs well with citrus flavors, and that citrus in the pink Dew Spark, what's it called, was good. I enjoy this quite a bit. I think some JD with the Code Red might be good as well.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe.
Is that what that is?
Is that what is?
That
This?
thing in your-
No, this is the color that the pink lemonade turned into.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Brown.
But I will say, as far as like mixing dew goes, I like this more than I like all of the vodka dews that I've had so far. I've had a lot. Hey. Why do I have 9+ fucking messages on Discord? Who's talking to me? What? How long has this been going on?
What?
What?
What is happening?
Okay, the polyfool.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Oh, she's cute. This is a good picture my guy drew. I'm gonna put that on the
Oh,
fridge.
yeah, it is. Oh, I know what you mean. It is a cute picture.
Is that a Pokemon?
What?
The piggy?
No, it's a pig.
Okay. You never know with this guy. Okay.
You know what?
Jackie has sent me a picture of a Bronto Burt, so thanks for that. And then the thing that Mave put in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also the app for Maggie.
Yes. Wow.
And some other things that
a
you
lot of
skipped
people
over.
desperately vying for my. No, I don't want to say that. It's private. You know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make you squirm by acknowledging it.
Well, I'm going to read it in more detail and depth. And stop it. I can't take away the Discord default soundboard things. But I'm realizing I could play. No, I'm not going to.
I watched you realize in real time. That was something
that
else.
I could play my gent metal shitposts via the soundboard.
You can, yeah.
I can.
You could.
Dare
if you
I?
have Discord Nitro.
Dare
Dare
I?
you?
Dare I?
Dare you?
Maeve, have you
Dare
heard this
you?
before?
Heard what?
Oh wait, because it's not the whole thing either. That's the unfortunate thing.
I don't listen to Gent.
Yeah.
You should.
How low can I make this volume?
Yeah. Probably, but I like thrash more, honestly.
Soundboard volume 37%. That's the intro, but that's on the that's on the soundboard for another server because I made a gent version of Under the Sea for an April Fool's joke, which
I've not heard that before. No.
I'm on my desktop. I could just play the fucking song.
Yeah, you could.
Oh man.
And now we use it to anger people.
Well, and like, cause it was an April Fool's joke, I positioned it as extremely horny audio, and I labeled it as extremely horny audio, so that the people will click on it and get
No, I
baited.
remember this now. Yeah, I remember you talking about this.
Oh God, am I really that predictable?
No, you just talked about this one time, and I forgot about it.
Okay.
I'm.
What's
My
up? What? What's going on? What's going
hello.
on? What's up?
My only
See what-
exposure to Gent is Mick Gordon stuff,
What
and like
your,
that's very good, but it has not inspired me to listen to Gent.
Yeah, it's
What you're
when it's
interested
done
in.
right, it's done really right. But like there are, you could go on and you just like, here's an AI procedural gent 20 hours. I'm like, yeah, you really could just do that.
Yeah.
Hey, is the stream still up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I tapped over to Twitch. It was just a black screen. Oh man,
I think they do that so that it doesn't fuck up your bandwidth.
maybe I don't know. Okay, folks at home, can I make an impassioned plea for a moment?
Okay.
Beg.
No, I gotta. Can I? I can't afford an H. You know, if you like what I do, sub. Give me some bits.
I didn't notice the missing A.
There's no H in the box. I was trying
What
to.
the fuck am I to you, huh?
There's no. What are you? A sub?
What?
What are you saying to me?
What is my
There's
name
no
start
H in the
with?
box.
I think we're mixing our metaphors here. We're splitting hairs.
I'm your age.
You're my H. You're my little H.
Yeah, I saw you put that on the fucking corner, GD.
I wanted it to be in this shot, but then I'm like, oh wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I have the power to manipulate things within my 3D world.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bro.
Don't knock it over.
Oh, well, Bagel's over there. She wouldn't do that. Also, don't look at how many fucking empty bottles of shit I have here. Oh my god.
Oh, your piss bottles?
No, there's a voltage here, and the
That's
empty
not your
bottles
piss?
do.
You don't piss blue?
I don't piss blue. I try not to. It's unfortunate.
Oh, I need to go to a doctor then.
Yeah. I just made a Wallace and Gromit face.
I saw it.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to say no, babe. Your face doesn't look like Wallace and Gromit.
Hey,
Hon,
listen,
if you
Wallace and
intentionally
Gromit
make a Wallace and
very
Gromit
good.
face, I'm gonna acknowledge that you did
It
that.
wasn't intentional. It just looked like that.
Oh.
Well, listen.
No,
good
babe,
thing.
your face doesn't look like Wallace and Gromit.
Thank you.
I think it's
Mwah.
very charming to have a Wallace and Gromit face because
There you
Wallace
go.
and Gromit is very charming.
Wallace and Gromit's great. It's
Yeah.
so sad that one robot on the moon.
Yeah. He's all there by himself.
And that penguin.
Ah, the penguin.
Yeah.
Fuck the penguin. We hate the
And
penguin.
then the Shaun the Sheep pilot.
Yeah.
That was on television and Teletoon for so long.
I remember watching Shaun the Sheep when I was younger.
Did you even know that he was from a Wallace and Gromit short?
No,
was,
because my only exposure to Wallace and Gromit for the longest time was like
That was a close shave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, my only exposure to Wallace and Gromit for the longest time was like the movies they would occasionally play on Cartoon Network, like every like once in a blue moon.
Curse of the Were Rabbit.
Yeah.
I
And
had I had
that other short they made after Curse of the Were Rabbit.
I had the Curse of the Were Rabbit video game on Xbox, and it was like, it was so very British, but also it was like a weirdly complex and dense video game.
That's a stream idea.
Yeah, it was like an open world adventure game. It was kind of like a Banjo thing in how British and how open world it was.
Huh.
Do you know what I'm saying to you right now?
Yeah.
Build the world.
Yeah. You,
Hey, DD, I'm looking at your shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm realizing that is something hanging on a hook, and that is not a fucking Sadako figure.
This mask?
Yeah.
How? What?
Yeah, it's a. You
Yeah.
thought it was like a Supersonico?
No, like Sadako. Ring girl.
Oh, okay. Well, it's,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I would get a horny Supersonico figure. Sure, why not?
I did not say Sonico. I
Yeah.
said Sonico.
Mm.
I get a horny Sonico figure.
Hey,
No.
welcome. You're just in time to see, I guess, what is the slow winding down death of this
The
stream.
epilogue.
Yeah.
hmm
We're gonna get you back in a stream, buddy. I don't know when or what, but we'll get you back.
We should talk about art for another hour and a half.
Well, speaking of art, next week we have a thing planned that I need more input on. I desperately need to know if this is a good idea, but I don't know how. If any of you have interfaced with the thing enough to know if it's a good idea or not.
Which one is the?
The roller coaster tycoon stream.
Oh,
yeah, I've
never
played
played it in my
I
life.
wanna.
Okay, so here's the
I wanna
thing.
do a drum one.
So far
That would
of
be
the
a
stream,
problem.
I know that we have one person on it who has played the game a fucking lot and loves it, and then the rest of us are fucking casuals. So now I'm trying to introduce the concept of like
And we have to
violence-
install this crazy mod.
violence and conflict within this game, and I'm like, is this gonna be fun? I don't know. I need a
It'll be
baseline.
very fun. I think it'll be very fun.
Okay.
I'm making war plans.
Maveland is coming. To...
I thought you were talking about
Plans
the.
for revolution will come.
I thought you were talking about the vampire one.
Madam Web?
No, yeah. Oh wow, it worked.
That
Morbius?
a vampire?
No, that's again, that's we're shooting for later, and that's easier to plan because I just know I need to get people, I need to get them copies of the movie, and that's it, and we're good.
Yeah. Didn't weren't there certain plans with that
We can't
legally
talk about.
about?
We can't talk about. Yes, so if you need to take advantage of that, take advantage of that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get the Blu-ray because I know I'm gonna be watching Madam Web for years to come.
Certain legal acquisitions, Heather.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You know,
Yeah. Buying the movie.
supporting Madam Web.
It is illegal to buy Madam Web.
Now more than ever, Madam Web needs your help, folks. We need to convince Sony that it's worthwhile to put this movie back in theaters.
Go and ask your
wanna
parents.
help. If you want to help Madam Web, what
Go to
you
your
need to do right
parents.
now
Right now
is
and
go
say,
into the
oobity woobity, I want Madam Web.
You should do that, but you should also go into the Twitch chat, click on the text entry box, enter in your credit card number, its expiration date and year,
And the
And-
wacky 3 digits on the back.
exactly, and post it in the chat. And with
Make
your
sure to
help,
say your mother's maiden name.
exactly, and with your help, we can put Madam Web back in theaters. This will work,
Oh.
I promise.
I'm gonna get my webheads. I need my webheads to come through.
Mhm.
There is a great terrible fear of mine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, so over this past week or so, I have listened to a lot of podcast exclusive, audio only commentaries for movies at work, where I have no way to be watching the movie along with the commentary. I did it because I'm a psychopath, but I was desperate for content because you know how those days go, right?
Yeah.
You need something new to listen to, and well, here it is.
Yeah. I get you.
I'm terrified that people are going to show up to this Madam Web commentary stream that I'm planning there, so folks at home know, without a copy of the movie to watch, and they will sit through the entire thing. That would be insane to me for people to do that.
Have you not heard of Death Blart?
Yes, I listen to it every year, but there was only one commentary. There was only one commentary.
I also would listen to it every year. It's amazing.
What the fuck is Death Blart?
Okay, so there are these two guys that do this podcast called The Worst Idea of All Time, where for 52 weeks of a year they would watch the same movie and review it every week.
And it was a really...
Oh, God.
I don't remember what the first one was.
It was like
I think
Sex and the City 2. Or no, it was Grown
Yeah.
Ups. It was Grown Ups with that.
Sex and the City was later, yeah.
Yes. Like most recently, the one I listened to, they did the Fast and Furious saga doing backwards F9 9 times, F8 8 times, F7 7 times, and then so on and so forth. And it was a fascinating way to kind of like listen to people digest and understand this franchise. Anyway, so those guys, along with the McElroy brothers, get together every year and watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2,
For Thanksgiving.
and then they just talk about it, and it's an eternal thing that will go on forever. They have named like replacements
They've named their heirs.
successors should they die, and I'm like, I think that's a funny concept, but Heather, why do you bring it up?
Because no one is watching that movie with them. We're just listening to them talk about it.
But like, here's the thing: they did a commentary for it one time. Every other time, it's like, yeah, it's just so you don't need the visuals to enjoy it.
And we're doing a commentary for Madam Web one time. Do you think we're gonna do more? I'm happy to do more, but you gotta let me know.
I am desperate to milk this fucking movie for everything it can give me because I have lost the battle, and now it is a part of my personality, liking Madam Web.
Honey Bunny, are we about to death blart Madam Web?
No, I'm just trying to think of like ways I can continue to make it interesting and funny.
Listen, I will do this with you, but again, I need to know if we're doing it.
No, again, like this might be like a journey that I had to go on myself. I don't know that I can bring people with me on this one.
No.
I think every time we do a commentary track on Madam Web, there should be screaming in the background. It starts off at 0% volume, and then it goes up to 1, and then we keep going until the screams drown us out entirely.
Okay, but you know what it is? It's that stock audio crowd screaming that you see in every fucking Science Fetish video.
Either that or fucking... God, what's that one fucking thing? Stalag or whatever.
Because, hey, I will say, I definitely have that sound clip on my computer, so...
Of course you do.
Oh, why?
Listen, Sugar Bun,
Uh-huh.
I will not let you take this journey alone.
Remember how we were talking about glove smell? Glove hand?
Yeah.
For the freaks at home, my bracer is so fucking sweaty right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It's me, I'm the freak at home.
You know what? I take back that Stalag comment because I remembered, oh yeah, that album that is just screaming for an hour and a half is actually very upsetting to listen to.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it turns out that one polyp in the flesh caves that screams eternally is not that pleasant to be around.
Yeah.
I
remember talking to someone that introduced that album to me, and they said some like very good, very personal things about how that album kind of reminds them that they're not struggling alone, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, you know what? I love it when you can find, meaning in anything. GD, to your question, are you asking if it's Roller Coaster 1, 2, or 3 Tycoon?
I think that's what the question is, yeah.
Okay, it is Roller Coaster 2 Tycoon, the one that you got in your cereal box in 2003.
Yeah.
We are playing the Open RTC2 mod, RCT2 mod, and we're going to try and figure that out. It's going to be a nightmare. I feel like people are gonna get very mad, and I don't know how to deal with that. So I want to make sure
there will be revolution on the streets, DD.
In game.
I just
we are
feel
gonna get mad.
No, okay, but here's the thing. I feel like we are, because I want to introduce conflict into this. There is the possibility that griefing is a very big problem in this game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a possibility that some people could make this a very bad time for other people.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
And not just
I will grief.
This is what I'm saying. The people on the couch too. We could fuck with each other, and I know you will, and I know you will. So I feel like this is gonna be like we might encounter a Halo Reach situation, whether from me or from someone else. Who knows?
Hey,
so
what do you
someone's
mean
getting
Halo
kicked?
Reach situation?
God.
We need to figure out what the mod, because there's so many things I don't know, and I assume how it will work, but I don't know for sure. Because
we need to have a setup beforehand.
If we could get it so that we could have 4 discrete parks in the same instance, that would be great. But I don't think it's going to work that way.
I don't know. It might.
Well, again, we don't know. I can't imagine that would be a possibility. That seems like something they would have to go beyond the programming of this mod to do.
Well, you're also not supposed to have people.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I feel like the scope of what I'm imagining is just it's too far. It breaks the bones of the thing too much, whereas multiplayer just kind of bends them a little bit.
The thing is, with Roller Coaster Tycoon multiplayer, fucking with people is kind of an unspoken rule. That's just kind of what you do.
What do you mean? Has there ever been Roller Coaster Tycoon multiplayer?
Well, I've seen plenty of streams of it, and it is always, you just kind of fuck with people for fun.
So, okay.
That's the fun of it.
It is I guess, and again, that's what I'm I think when Siege brought this to me, he was like, "Let's make a park. It'll be fun. The 4 people or whatever, we get in there, we make a park." And I had to come along and say, "But what if There were supernatural forces that made this a hellish experience.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just call yourself a supernatural force?
No, I'm calling the gremlins that.
The
Mave
gremlins.
Spectre.
Yeah, you know, the people that we have agreed to show up and fuck around with shit, one of whom is on this call.
Mhm. Yeah. That Heather?
I mean, it's gonna be Heather. You know how it is. I feel like, hey, listen, Maeve.
Yeah.
You want to
Hi.
promote? You could get a promotion to couch. We kicked Heather down to Gremlin. So
What?
Listen,
what? Huh?
listen. If we want to turn Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 into a divorce stream, yeah, sure, I'll be on the couch.
Hmm.
I want to. I want to be on the couch with Diddy.
And again, I'm being like, we could have as many people on the couch as we have in the game. I just want it to be 4 because I feel like that's what's palatable for the viewers.
Yeah.
We
I
can make
want to
it.
be on the couch.
There's gonna be a point in the night where I'm like, Maeve, you have to get in this call right now and justify your actions to me, which is why I think you and whoever else is gonna be a gremlin should be in the call and mute yourself until I call upon
The
you to
trial of Mave Land.
Yes. I'm like, you have to come and answer for your crimes. Come stand before me in this court, and we're gonna figure this out. What?
I'm still gonna be on the couch, right?
Yes, you're gonna be on the couch. Heather, I'm sorry. I felt like I raised your voice. I raised my voice at you right there, and I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. I'm. Do you just see what these people do to me? Do you see, folks at home, what these people do to me?
We
They
are
wear me
actively
down.
making your life worse,
They-
and you reward us for it.
They're like rust. They wear me down. They
I thought
They
you
get in
loved
your
me.
joints.
Heather,
Hi.
I love you to the point where I can be so frustrated with you. You know, it's that kind of love.
I don't. What does that mean?
It means I know you so deeply, and we are so connected that like
Yeah.
I've unlocked a new tier of like the things you do can infuriate me in ways that is both charming and endearing and like nightmare inducing. Where I'm like, oh man, it's funny that you're derailing my roller coaster and killing all my guests. That's funny. We should stop.
You think I'm infuriated?
She's doing it. She's doing it. She's doing it to test me right now, folks. She's trying. She's laying it on thick.
Are we gonna have a divorce court next stream?
Well, we can give it
You
time.
want a divorce?
No, we're not even married.
I want a divorce. I think it'd be fun.
What?
Heather, hi, you're the light of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're my sun and stars.
that's true. Okay, and with that, folks at home, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a wonderful evening. I had a great time. Hey, you two, I had a great time with you two.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you for coming. I've been Maeve. That's Heather. You all have a lovely night.
Oh, that's not it.
Is that your Heather voice?
No, I was just maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I was doing a different voice.
What if I just took this hammer and bashed my forehead?
What's your
in with
maid
it?
voice, Heather?
Why do you have that?
It's a jeweler's hammer. Of course I have it.
Oh. I feel like, Maeve, I feel like we sound similar enough where I don't really need to do a voice.
Have a good night, Nia.
We
Thank
do
you for showing up.
kinda. We both have that kind of T-girl husk.
I'm with
And the
it.
stream.
I like it. No, I'm saying good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next. We'll be back next week with a nightmare. So I'll see you then. Kisses, love, kisses, blah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, hold on. I hear cat eating plastic.
Good night, GD. See you later. Goodbye.